I become
He's
the
gonna
masked
be
man.
so mad you are not recording this.
I know he is.
Well, see, Mr. Audio Addiction himself, he might actually be like part of a bigger like criminal organization. So like the FBI brings you in, you know, to like take over in that spot because audio addiction still has to be a thing.
Yeah, it's a conglomerate.
But and someone's got to step in and do the right thing, while Mr. Audio Addiction himself does not.
The benefits are
thing.
pretty good, though. I will say we got a good healthcare plan.
That's great.
Yeah,
that's
our dental's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's how I got good teeth. The dental program's been going well for me.
Program.
Yeah. They said molars are free. I don't know how. That's just such an insane deal.
What a weird deal.
Oh my god.
Do dentists do like a buy one tooth, get the second tooth free?
They're like, yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're like free teeth on me. And then it's signed Mr. Audio Addiction, He just wants me to look my best, and I appreciate that,
Well,
Yeah. Since I'm going to be on
Mr.
camera
Audio
for him.
Addiction, little beauties.
These little chicklet of teeth, so it's all right.
Well, you look great.
Thank you.
You sound great.
I try
to be here.
Yeah, well, when you guys get the survey in like 10 minutes, let me know. That's when the true test happens for me.
We'll let them know, and you'll find out.
If you don't see me next week, guys, this is what happens.
All 1-star reviews.
Oh no! Not our boy Brandon, assistant to Mr. Audio himself.
I can't do it, guys. Then I get replaced. It would be hilarious if, like, next week we get someone. I get someone else.
Brendan.
Yeah,
There's
Brendan.
Yeah.
Oh no! They're not gonna use that.
It's spelled like Brendan Urie. Just weird with an O and like fucking like how.
And they give him like executive assistant to
intern.
He's like one step better than what you had.
Assistant to the regional manager.
No.
Pretty much where I was going with that. Oh god.
Oh my god. Well.
All right. Well, I'm already like.
This is great lore. I love it, guys. Thanks for packing the lore out for me. I appreciate it. I need that in my life.
Well, we're gonna ramble the whole
that's
time.
All right.
So
let's go.
Strap in.
Let's rock now. So I will say your band name, Grapevine Gospel. I'm pretty sure I got that.
God, oh yes, we are a gospel.
Gospel.
We're about to bring you to church.
Yeah, woo!
But it is gossip though.
It's gospel. I'm just gonna change it now.
I'm with it.
You're bringing in the Grapevine Gospel.
We gotta change everything.
All the social media.
Why is that kind of better though? Damn.
Do really like it.
We would need like a whole gospel behind us.
Let's just
then it would be lit.
The church choir.
Where I will just play the church organ, and we can call it Grapevine Gospel.
Can you
a 3-song EP?
Oh my god!
Can you do that same thing in like that Kanye meme where he's like in front of the keys and he's going like this and everyone behind him's like,
oh boy, can we? Oh boy,
that's what I need.
Yeah.
That's what I need in my life. I think that would be kind of sick.
I got you. I'll do it.
Oh my god!
It's funny
that
because
a great meme idea.
It's literally funny because I put Grapevine Gossip and I like literally said gospel. I don't know why. Oh.
AJ, get your ass back here.
I couldn't take it.
It was too much.
Was killing me. I had to get off for a second.
Yeah.
It was too much for me. I'm sorry.
It was too. Yeah. I said too much.
Apparently, I can't minimize it.
What was going on?
Yeah, what's going on? We should figure this out before. Otherwise,
we're having a hard time. We are from the Midwest.
That was my bad.
Therefore, we are emo.
We're emo, Midwest emo.
Sometimes we just can't take the camera for that long, so that it just has to go black.
Listen, there's.
I got this little hair now.
There's too many good-looking people in here, so I think that's Discord's like too much. That's
true.
The bandwidth is too strong. Too sick.
Sebastian got his haircut
our band's so thick.
Sexy.
It's so little. I don't know. I feel like I got like a weird shaped head. Like
It's-
You look
my
great.
head's very like
The hair looks
angular now. I
on
feel like.
point. Flexing.
Well,
Dude,
thank
I
you.
would
I
kiss you.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'll kiss you on the mouth, dude. Don't play with me.
Don't tell me.
I have to go
Don't
out to
tell me what-
Michigan though, so
Alright.
I don't.
Yes,
come through. We're right on the beach. Not right on the beach, but we're like 10 minutes away from Lake Michigan, man.
There's beaches in Michigan.
Dude,
We're surrounded.
we'll get you
by
all
it.
sorts of
Bruh.
it, bro.
Is
We're
that a beach
surrounded by
though? That's
We're
like
a
a lake. That's a
peninsula,
lake.
so-
That's not the ocean.
It's a beach, okay? Don't,
It's better
Alright,
than the ocean.
So it's way better than the ocean. It's fresh
Whoa,
water.
whoa, whoa!
First
All
off.
right, we're gonna have to.
Secondly,
It's less.
into this.
It's less dangerous than the ocean.
there's
that-
not a
okay,
single
fair enough.
shark in Lake Michigan. I can assure
No
you.
cap.
They like picked up
Freshwater
a.
shark.
They picked like a shark up out of the ocean. They're like, "Listen, you're going into Lake Michigan. Let's go."
It'll die. It needs salt water.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's not the.
It's all right.
You know,
Lake
PETA will get involved. It'll be alright.
yeah. The Great
We don't
Lakes
really need that for
are
like our
by
brand.
icebergs. And the
Icebergs.
icebergs melted
All right.
and turned into the water that is in the Great Lakes. That's fresh ass water. There's no salt in that.
Fresh
Dude,
boy.
we might be able to
That's
get
from
like
the
some fresh whales
polar
or something,
caps.
bro.
Hey, real quick, shout out to the Great Lakes.
Shout out, Great Lakes.
Um,
Shout out.
fresh
my
water.
boy.
Shout out, shout out.
Great
Yeah,
Lakes,
you needed to. This podcast brought to you by fresh water.
fresh
You
water.
gotta drink it. You gotta
Fresh-
drink it to
you
live.
gotta drink-
Fresh water. Gotta drink it. Not a sponsor.
It could be though.
No sponsor. Just not sponsor. Just a shout out.
Just we don't want to be sponsored
Shout
by
out,
water. We don't want to be
No,
sponsored by
you-
Big
That's
Water.
the
All
greatest
right.
thing. Yeah, we do.
You don't want to get behind big water companies, dude.
Don't talk about big water.
AJ's like,
Yeah,
nah,
dude.
give me Big Water. I'll
They'll
take Big
comfort
Water.
you. But I'll shout out fresh water all day.
Shout out. Love you like a brother, fresh water.
What about like fresh and Big Water? Is that off the table?
big water
Well,
off the table? Anything to do with
big-
big water off the table.
Okay, so no Big Water, but fresh water, 100%. Okay,
Water. So fresh and so clean.
okay, I got you. Okay, I'm picking on what you're
yeah,
putting
you
down.
get it.
I get it.
You get it.
If
Why
guys,
is it
you can
sometimes,
decipher
like,
this,
super
let us
dark in
know.
my room, though?
In
You
the
don't
Well,
notice that
unless,
when you go, it's super
Unless
dark.
unless we get any like big water, companies like Aquafina that want to like sponsor the band or something.
Aquafina. Aquafina's gross.
get that
yeah,
shit
fuck
out of
yeah.
here.
Aquafina. That's
Yeah.
Well, it's not
nasty, dude.
Dasani.
It's
not like
Ice
Dasani.
Mountain.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
Ice
Yeah.
Mountain. Let's go.
Yeah, that's the only one
Well-
that I'll with the titty top. It has to have the titty top.
You don't have a titty top. You're
Yeah.
messing with it.
I think-
want
You
it
need to
if
suck
it's
on a
okay.
nipple. I mean,
Exactly. It reverts me back to childhood. You guys know I breastfed
Perfect.
until I was 12 years old, right?
I don't know if I can keep this in.
dude, nobody hates on you for it. We love
Okay.
it, dude.
Hold on, can I say something? We talked about how we were gonna be silly gooses on this podcast, right? So we're really trying to
No, we
just let our silly goose sides, show
I love it.
to our fans. And this has already been so.
This is we haven't even really tackled anything. You were just already like, yeah,
Yes.
titties, love it.
One last
Titty water,
shout-out.
love.
Yep.
Shout out
Shout
to
out.
our 14 fans. Thank you guys. We love you.
So happy all you guys
Shout
could
out
be here.
Kiffer.
Yes,
Our
Kipper.
whole,
Our boy Kiffer.
our whole
Shout out.
2 weeks of fans.
Kiffer, if you've made it thus far, shout outs. Also, ice water
boy, dude.
sounds like
Get outta
here,
like ice water sounds like a Dance Gavin Dance song. It's like, yeah,
I know Devin said one more shout out, but let's actually shout that boy out because he's actually really cool.
Shout out.
He didn't he make a
Shout-outs.
playlist and put like our first song in it in like less than a month. I think he listened to the song 800 and something times. It was like
Yeah,
40.
yes, he
I did
did.
the math. I sat down. and
God
did
bless.
the math. It was like 40 something hours of listening to our fucking first single, and that shit's crazy. And now he's got a playlist called like Grapevine Gossip. And he's got all songs on it.
You're breaking up really bad.
And you be that boy.
Yeah.
Me.
You sound like
Oh
Optimus
God,
Prime.
that was censored. This is all censored information. This is all censored.
Big
This
water.
is meant to
Big
happen.
water. He's right. Oh my. Oh no.
Everybody turn off the camera.
Big. Ah, ah.
Wait, no. All right. So down to it all, really. Should we actually do things? Should we actually say things? Real words.
I don't know. That's debatable.
Yeah, can you guys
Thus
hear me?
far,
Can
thus
you guys-
far, I don't
you
know.
good?
Yeah. I can hear you now, Seb. You sound good.
Yeah, it was big
Lost you
water.
there for a second.
Yeah, big water
They
came in.
really got to you.
They really got to you. That's water because it's fluid. You know, it gets to you real fast.
I was just
so.
trying to shout out our boy.
They just
That's
didn't
what
want
happens
you
when
to.
you try
Yeah,
to
we can't-
plug anything but big water.
True.
Yeah, we can't talk about Aquafina,
Oh,
dude. That's not good. That's like straight cancel culture.
it is. We can't. I think we got to try to keep to big water to like a minimum. Otherwise, you know, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, guys.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like so many seconds worth of water in the podcast, and I think we're about to
Listen.
move on.
Seb, I'm sorry, but it's you're Optimus Prime right now, man. It's
Fuck.
bad.
All right, we try to.
Like it's bad, man. Still,
Is it better now?
it is, but a lot louder.
Fuck.
We heard that.
Maybe.
See, the problem is
Yeah, that was very loud.
I tried to do this on my laptop and the sound is broken on there.
Oh wait, I think I can turn you down.
I think you can. Yeah, you can. You can. It's the
So
magic
am I
of
like
Discord.
super loud?
No, I turned you down to halfway, and you sound
Okay. All right. Yeah, I have to do this on my phone because for some reason my laptop, like, I did this. What did we do this on Zoom with the demo team like a few weeks ago or whatever, and it worked just fine for the audio, but Discord does not like my laptop, I guess.
Yeah.
That's not good.
It's
Wow.
bad.
But you know, you live and you learn, and here we are
That's
With
it.
Crash and you burn.
with the stuff. All right, and if we're all good,
Yeah, we all
Move
good,
on.
guys. Okay, we're gonna jump into it. So I'm gonna count it in. Say your band name. You guys say what you do in the band, and we'll get with the questions.
All right.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? Are you joking?
Oh my
What's
god!
going on, man? Sebastian, what is happening, dude?
What is going on?
He just hates us.
That's Seb.
He hates us.
He's gone. He
I
was
think he's
banished.
gone.
He was
I literally-
banished. He was banished to the Shadow Realm.
He said too much about big water, man. I'm telling you, it's not anything to mess with.
Big
Big
water.
water.
Yeah, big water brought
I'm
a
a
blue eyes white dragon, and boom, gone. Ah!
Hey, Bubs, you stop it. My dog.
Respect.
He's an old man, but he still likes to yell at things.
I feel like that's what old men do. You know.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Maybe that's what get off my lawn. Like, that's probably what he's yelling about right now.
He might be. Yeah, in dog language.
Yes.
And my cat will be
Yeah.
pounding at my door to like get in. Oh,
all right. Can you guys hear me?
yes.
Yes.
What did big water get you?
Dude, my phone died plugged in. Believe it or not. My laptop didn't work. I'm a mess right now.
You're a mess.
This is
I'm a mess. I hope it doesn't do it again. I think we're charging. We're actively charging. I want it to go up 1%. So, you know, we're gonna
gonna get into this
pull through.
before big water comes after us. So
exactly.
I will count it in.
AJ, where did you go?
He's here.
We're all
You're here?
Seb.
We're all here. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. We have Grapevine Gossip and not Gospel. I did say that at the beginning. I just want to let you know. I did mess it up. So I'm
That
here
was a
to
lot.
correct the record, you know. So
We
the guys can
continue.
say what they do in said band.
All right. Post it up with the stuffies. He has the screams that'll rumble your muffies. We got the A Jazer right there.
Oh, check out down in the corner here. We got our boy Seb in his Hawaiian emo shirt, ready to make you wetter than any beach that you've ever been on, minus the sand.
And this big bandit over here in the
What the
corner
fuck?
is Chief Demon, Panda Chief of Panda, DJ Panda Swag on the track, Mr. Musically Inclined Mastermind, Demon Sergeant.
That's me.
I'm gonna
What's up?
definitely
How
have
you
to
doing?
bleep out that other thing that says
Yeah, oh, for sure. You can
that
put
is
whatever you
definitely
want.
cannot remain.
Can we run it back and do a more PG one?
No, it's too late. You've already
It's too
you've
late,
already
it's too
ran through
late.
it. You know,
No, cut that.
Damage has been
I gotta
done.
respect the process. You know, so
Okay. All right.
if I
It's
feel
due,
like
it's
if
due.
I feel like if I didn't respect it, then then
You
this whole
have to
thing is a
respect
lie.
it.
You know, so and I can't have that. You know, so
I
But
can't say
guys-
we didn't put a little bit of thought into it. You know,
just a little. You guys definitely. It felt very much like a WWE entrance, and I'm for it. You know, so
Oh,
respect. But
Yeah.
wait, boy, are you drinking a little hug?
Fuck yeah, dude. Nothing
Oh
like
my
little
God.
hugs. What do you mean?
My boy got the little hug.
All day, dude.
That's fair.
Hey, you're so cute.
guys, shout outs to
Thank
Lil
you.
Hug.
Shout out to Little Hug.
More hugs.
I don't know.
One
what the
day
fuck those
sponsor.
are.
Sorry, really been like a
Ayo,
fan
ayo.
for me.
Big shout out, Little Hugs. Big shout out, Little Hugs.
You know who else I
That
want to
should be the
shout?
slogan, dude.
You know what else I want to
I'm
shout
feeling
out?
like- Yeah.
Caleb from Ley Lines. Listen,
from
Yeah.
he's
Shout
my
Oh, that's the
boy.
boy.
I
From
love
the mountaintops.
from the
that's
mountain.
the boy.
Shout out, so I love Caleb, and that is how Grapevine Gossip is on the show. So listen,
Well, fuck
love
yeah.
to see
Thank
it.
you, Caleb.
Thank you, Caleb.
Caleb's the best. Big salutes. Go check out Ley Lines. They're great too.
Check out
Hey,
Ley
maybe they
Caleb,
might have done
boy,
a
have
song
you guys,
together. I don't know.
Yeah, check out our latest song with Ley
Hey.
Lines.
Down in the description, guys.
Incognito mode
That
out
this
on everything.
this interview is not in incognito mode, so that's how you know it's real, guys.
We just put it all out there. You know.
Yeah, no need for a filter. We just run with it.
Probably
we just pull it out and slap it on the table.
Precisely.
That's was
Exactly.
for sure a euphemism for something that I'm not going to talk about. But
Yeah, when you take your hand out of your pocket and you put
Yeah,
that money,
yeah, your hand.
your hand on
Your-
out of your pocket.
your
and put that
hand.
I
money
was
on the
talking
table.
about paying a cashier, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
come on.
yeah, with the change.
Thank you,
That's
Seb, for
better.
clarifying.
Yes. You're paying the cashier. Respect, you got to do that. Love that. But the first question I have for you guys, I'm very much a nerd, so I love asking this question. How did Grapevine Gossip start out? What is the origin story of the band? I love that. I love finding out about how bands formulate in that way. So spare no expense. Share every juicy detail about how the band formed.
I think we got some.
Oh.
I think we
Oh,
got some.
juice.
we
more.
got a lot of lore.
All right, love it.
Right.
I think Sebastian would probably be the best person
I
to
was
tell the lore.
Sebastian.
He sits right in the middle of all the lore, basically. So
Oh, right in the middle. Okay, he's the guiding light. I got that.
All right. I guess yeah. I'll tell some of it, and then I would probably like Devin can tell some of it too, because we've known each other for. Okay, so that's probably like me and Devin have known each other since like high school. So for some context, I'm 28, turning 29.
Ayo
You know, a
Hey,
real
yo.
old guy, and
says
so
the
we've known each other
30-year-old.
since high school, and we started, making music together. Probably like that early on, sort of making music together, and then we eventually joined a band together called Fire Said the Albatross. Which you can check those guys out if you want. They still exist. Caleb is still in that band,
Ayo, yep.
and I used to sing in that band. And Devin, I'm not sure if this is where he is
I'm over here.
comparatively to me now, but Devin played guitar in that band and also did some singing, and that was like a big part of our life. I think we did that for like 7 years,
7 years.
and then I joined. We left that band. We'll say we left that band, and we had creative differences or what have you, and we let a few years go by, and I eventually ended up starting a different band with some other guys called Hiragana, which is Devin's hat.
Shout out Hiragana.
Shout out,
Ayo.
shout out, Hira.
And then that's like, and that's like kind of how I met AJ. He was in a different band called, at the time they were called This Far, and now they're called Nights Like
Oh.
These. Shout out to the family.
Mhm.
But basically, like, he was out of that band and looking to start some other stuff, and I always am trying to get Devin into doing anything musically inclined with me, and I was kind of just talking with both of them, and it just kind of formulated from there. We just got together and made some music. Well, actually, we didn't even get together. We
Yeah.
used our recording equipment that we had from the comfort of our own homes and put music together from there.
No, we got together the first couple times. We had
did.
some fun.
okay,
and-
The first song that we ever recorded together is still like not even done or out yet. Like we have like 3 other songs on the way that are basically going to be coming soon, and that song is still just like waiting. It's still just in limbo.
It's in the
not
waiting
next-
line. It's
It's
just
not
like
next, but it's next.
No, because
Yeah.
we have one that's next, and then we have a next, and then that one's next.
oh my god.
Wait,
Yeah,
is
you
it?
really
Is it?
said
So
it.
it's Can and then Great Boy and then what was it? Hey, listen.
Ah, nice
Yeah.
reference.
Yes, sir.
I got you. Yeah.
No, that boy.
Just like exactly like that. Yeah. Your Navi impression was on point. That
Yes.
crushed it.
You got it, dude.
But and then yeah, after we all got together, I suck. Like Sebastian said, he always tries to get me to do music stuff, but I always I'll like write something, and then it'll be like 2.5 minutes long, and then it'll just sit on my computer. Like it'll be almost a fully fleshed out idea. I just have to put vocals on it or whatever. Then I'm like, whatever. I'll just start on the next one. And I know every person that like writes their own music themselves, they are the same way. So I really just needed Sebastian and AJ there to be like, hey, no, do something with that stuff. Like
Functionally,
Yeah,
this
like-
band could run without us. He doesn't really even need us, but we're just here as puppets.
yeah,
No.
no.
Hold on. First of all, fuck both of you. Fuck both of you. Talking down about yourselves, you beautiful sons of bitches.
That's facts.
No.
Factual.
Devin, the reason that he doesn't suck at all. The reason that I constantly try to get him to play music with me is because he's a prodigy when it comes to just a lot of things. Probably like the best singer, my favorite singer of all time, and just any instrument, guitar wise, like writing song wise, he is a beautiful musician, like through and through, prodigy, composer, songwriter, beautiful guy. And AJ, don't even fucking like. Why are you guys making me have to do this right now? Talking shit about yourself.
No one's making you
Like,
do it, but
AJ
I
is
appreciate
like a
it.
beautiful lyricist, screamer. Like the tone of his screams is so beautiful. What did you say in Open Palms Reach? We gotta quote it right now. Devin, quote it. You remember it?
There's so many parts on that song.
I like how he's like quote the whole song. Do it right now. Do it.
Blasting rancid acid jazz.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Semi-automatic cannon blasting rancid acid jazz. The way you scream that, I want to fucking just
Woo.
punch holes in walls.
Semi-automatic cannon blasting rancid acid jazz. What?
Huh.
No, but
Chef's
anyway,
kiss.
I just kind of went off on a tangent right then.
No, that was
But
great.
no, the band is all 3 of us. Devin does all of the instrumentation. That's why I say that he's an insane songwriter, because he writes guitar, bass, drums, all that stuff. And then also for pretty much every song, all of the songs so far, he's also sang on.
Yep.
So,
And
like,
mixed and mastered them as well.
yeah,
Oh my
so it's
God.
completely DIY, and then AJ does all the art.
But
and stuff
I just
too.
want to put it out there. I'm not a producer, so like the songs don't sound perfect, and I understand that. And like the mix on some of them are a little whatever, but I'm getting better. I'm learning.
I don't know. You're
So,
crushing it, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the instrumentals, I just like writing instruments. So yeah, I'm doing that. But as far as producing goes, and actually mixing and mastering, I'm still but an intermediate, or maybe even just a novice, I would say.
I think you're advanced.
I mean, yeah, I think that
That's what I would say too. I would say it's advanced too.
I think we had the one time where was it? Mutant Puke said that OPR's mix could have been better, and then the very next song they also reviewed and said that the mix sounded better. So like everyone thinks that you're doing a great job. So keep it up, baby.
Ooh wee!
Also,
Phew.
shout outs to
Blur that
AJ's
out.
dog. That was great.
Shout out to AJ's dog.
Yeah.
That was my corgi. Hi, Chai.
There you go.
Hi.
Just hanging
Little
out,
baby.
chilling. I love it.
So
yeah.
if the answer to your question was 15 minutes long and answered 17
Zero of the lore.
then there's your answer.
No, you answered it all. The lore is great. AJ, I think you want to add something, if I'm not mistaken. You know.
Yeah, man. I was in a band called This Far, and we were playing shows with Hiragana. We actually played a show even with Devin as Cerulean Panda, which is his side project, which he doesn't ever talk about enough.
Right.
No, I'm just teasing.
Grapevine
But
Gossip is just so much fun and so much more
yeah.
fun to talk about.
But
I do
yeah,
have a
we're
song called Cunnilingus Class for Cerulean Panda, but
oh, it is so good. It is so good.
shout out Cunnilingus Class.
Shout out Cunnilingus Class all day, dude. Oh my god.
Don't listen
So
to
after this interview, you need to listen to that song. It will make your whole day.
Well, it might make your day, but that sounds ridiculous.
So yeah, I was in a band called This Far, and we just kind of had some differences. So I ended up leaving, and me and Sebastian had been friends through Hiragana and us playing shows. So I was like, well, yeah, let's start doing music. And he already knew Demon, and it was like a perfect combination at the time, and everything just flew and worked perfectly. So thank God for that.
At the time, it was perfect. Now it sucks.
Yeah, now we fucking hate each other.
We really hate each other.
Damn.
No, honestly, for real though, it is like we have essentially zero disagreements with anything. Like it's such an easy band for us to be in, and the fact that like we're even like doing the numbers that we are is like just insane. Like this is essentially just been a 100% fun band, and it's been pretty successful for us so far, and it's paying off, and it feels great.
Yeah. Well,
Completely.
I feel like Devin was like, yeah, I mean, it's all right. You know, he's kind of
No.
I'm just kidding.
I'm loving it. Ba 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 ba. I'm loving it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just want to say with Devin's voice is just like right now, just talking. I'm like, man, this man could just like sing me. He could just talk the phone book, and your boy would be out. You know, I mean,
Oh, dude, he's got such a good voice. Listen to Cerulean Panda. Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out Cerulean Panda.
His solo project. He does all the things that he can do with his voice, and it's all great. It's all great.
solid. My man is out here. You guys, like I said, I did check out Incognito Mode. I'll leave links in the description. But I was like listening to it before we hopped on, and I was like, yeah, this is good. This is good. Like,
Thank you.
and I was, because I didn't know what to expect. As most times when I do any sort of interviewing, I'm like, you know what, I have to go check out the artists and see what they bring to the table. And I was like, this is good. This is like something that would fit so well on my channel. And
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, listen, guys, you should just go check out Grapevine Gossip. I feel like that is the best sentiment I can give to you guys. It's just
Oh, thank you.
experience it for yourself. And I think that truly, like, the musicality of it, I think the way that you guys all like it felt like you guys had been making music for a long time. Well, I don't know if that's necessarily, you know, in terms of time frame how long it's been, but there's just something about it that all of you guys collectively gel so well together that it would be a surprise to me if you were like, oh yeah, so we've been doing this for like, you know, a couple years now. If you had been doing it anything less than that period of time, I would be
Yeah, we released our first single in January, so we've only been doing this for less than a year.
Wild.
together.
Wild. Like the
Well, like
chemistry.
releasing songs. I think that we had a like period of time, obviously, where we were like working on all of these songs,
Sure.
and then we dropped our first song in January.
But I think like
So we've been-
the chemistry.
But we
you know?
still have like a fair amount of songs to drop, so
Mhm.
so it's all exciting. And I don't know when you'd release this, but we have a new song coming out on June 5th.
Oh, it's gonna be
It's
out.
called
That'll be
Okay,
out.
it's
by
called-
this time. Yeah.
it's called Cold and Nefarious.
Stop
Yeah,
saying
that's
that.
fine.
That's not the running title. You can't say it like that.
Old
Oh my
Just
god,
say the
every
X's,
time.
say the X's.
nefarious. Yes.
Okay.
Old X
But just for
and
this,
X.
not in Hunter x Hunter, but in this scenario, we have to. No, just kidding. I'm just teasing. I just like to joke with you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you good. You're good.
I just thought it was
No.
hilarious because AJ got like you saw his face and he was dead ass
It's
serious, and I was like, did something fuck up you? No,
I
was
think that
like-
I fucked up the last one too, and he corrected me.
I'm just teasing. I just like to joke.
Well, it's just I feel like you just want me to portray the fact that we named it because we like Hunter x Hunter, and for no other reason does the song have to do with Hunter x Hunter besides the X's. So the
That's
X's.
all. That's all. That's all.
that's all you need though.
But we like Hunter x Hunter. We like anime here. Do you like anime?
Oh, do I like anime?
All right, let's get into it.
Oh snap! What are you gonna bring out?
I have the Bochi the Rock shirt, all goaded.
Oh!
Listen, I only watched the first episode, but then my friend showed me like all of the songs in that.
Oh,
the song
Flames.
that they do for like the final,
Oh.
the final like talent show or
The
whatever.
whole album,
It's
Flames.
insane. And,
Flames.
like, the guitar that's in that song, I was like, I need to learn that. Like this little 12-year-old fucking Japanese girl can play guitar better than I ever can. Like
It's great. I would highly recommend if you are a musician and you like anime. I watched the whole first season.
Mhm.
Goated. Probably one of my favorites. And then my other anime shirt that I have here.
Break
is
it out.
My other favorite,
Yeah,
which is
reveal.
K-On! If you
I
guys,
don't know who that is.
Oh, that's sweet.
so it's
I feel
it's
like-
Oh, K-On! Yeah, no, I haven't
K-On!
seen that one.
Yeah,
yet.
that's
I was
also good.
thinking of- yeah, I was thinking.
Well,
of-
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't know either of those animes. And now I feel like a nerd.
To be fair,
Not a good one.
I'm very niche. I like the like music anime shows.
Have you seen Tact OP Destiny?
I have not. No, I'm gonna have to
It's
check that
so
one out.
good. It's
Alright.
amazing because in most animation, like if you're playing guitar and like you're playing a G chord, the
It just,
animators
like-
don't actually put them like the hand is
Yeah,
just,
the
like,
hand's just out.
oh, I'm playing a guitar chord.
Duh.
But in Tact OP Destiny, the piano that's played, like they must have finger mapped it or something because they're playing exactly what would be played on a real piano. And it's just like the detail and the attention to detail that they give that whole show is amazing. The animation is 10 out of 10. Like it's so good. And the best part, I like really short animes just because if they can grip me in like 12 episodes, then
I'll grip
hell
you.
yeah, like Cooley is one of
One
my
Piece.
favorite animes. That
Sorry.
shit's like 6 episodes long. I love One Piece. Don't you dare.
I'm
Don't
just
you
saying.
dare.
I'm saying it's. I haven't watched it to be fair, but there's so many. I feel like you'll never be able to catch up to what's currently like the most current season of One Piece because
Well, don't
you'll
say
be
that
like-
because I'm currently trying.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I have been at it for.
I'll be
I'm
saying a
trying.
prayer for you tonight.
But we did actually name our first single after a One Piece reference, the Raftel.
Nice. Okay.
Our
Yeah.
first single. And then we actually, because you guys had Properties of Nature on the podcast. We also did our second single with Josh Frazier from Properties of
Hey.
Nature.
Shout out.
Our boy, shout out, John.
Shout
Yeah,
out,
shout out
Josh.
Josh. Little Skippy on
Strip
the track.
Squad.
Yeah.
The
Little
boys.
Skippy. We love that boy.
I'll make sure to throw the Disney logo in for those who, if you know, you know.
Thank God. Thank God.
I'm doing it for Seb. I got to,
Yeah.
And I appreciate that.
respect.
I thought that was hilarious. And I was telling them, I love that. What did you guys say? I forget the guy's name in Pond, But he said
Kittens.
something like so quick, and then was just like, "Next question, go." I thought that
I
shit was
found
so
so and
funny.
so.
We
I
just
found the other two in
we
a
kept
dumpster.
speed running. Yeah, they kept speed running the interview. I just thought it was great. They were really controlling the pace of the show, and I really appreciate that. You know, they were full on in the driver's
Oh
seat.
god.
You
I
know,
like how we're the exact opposite so far, where we are just derailing it.
we're like in gear 1, and they're like fucking slammed. The gas pedal can't go any farther down into the ground. They're just like, we're gonna speed run this interview. You know, and I was like, bro, we're not doing that. And then they still tried to. So, meanwhile, I'm like holding onto the handbrake. I'm like, please stop. Come on, guys. Answer the questions.
But they're already going too fast, and you're gonna spin out if you try to really get after the brakes.
The brakes were gone. That was it. They broke off.
No,
They broke off. The car broke. Car broke. But
our machine broke.
no, I feel like you guys kind of, like I said, there was this inherent chemistry when listening to just Grapevine Gossip. Like, I think for me, it was a cool experience because, again, I'm only familiar from the sense of obviously Caleb from Ley Lines, but like, I think for me, it was cool to step into what you guys do. And I also didn't realize how difficult it was to find your page on YouTube. So I'll leave links in the description so you don't have as hard of a time. So
You couldn't just type Grapevine Gossip in?
it was weird. It came up with like this, like the first
There's
video that
a-
populates is like a choir, and I'm like, I don't think this is it.
That's weird.
We'll
Yeah,
have to
it was-
change
Sure you
that.
can
We'll
do
have to get our
I'm not
lawyer.
famous enough. We're just not famous enough yet.
Well, listen,
We'll have to
this-
get our lawyers on that.
the important thing is, guys, if you give them a subscribe, then when they hit 100 subs, then they can have the custom URL, and then they'd be cool. So like,
Then we'll show up on the feed,
yeah,
hopefully.
they'll show up on the
And
feed,
AJ made some really cool YouTube videos for us.
and then you'll be the envy of all your friends because you're like, yeah, I knew
Plus,
Grapevine
every
Gossip when they
share-
were cool,
Every share, like, and comment gets a treat in my dog's mouth.
And seriously, you'll share and comment.
Everyone.
And a treat into the mouth of this cute little evil thing.
Look at her.
What a beautiful.
She's like, what?
couple.
She's like, what did I do?
And every time you do not share, there's one away from the dog.
It's gonna put it in its mouth. No.
You just show it to them. And you're like, yeah, you want this? No, the commenter said you can't have this. Yeah, they're mine. I'm
So
eating.
please, guys, like and subscribe and share our music with all of your friends, and show your mom, and then say hi to your mom for us.
No.
Tell your mom we said, hey, daddy.
So, you doing?
Oh, work it. Work it.
Ayo. That was great.
Oh, NSFW podcast.
Hey, this is going on my OnlyFans now. So pretty stoked.
Only
Uh,
fans.
Yeah. Only
OnlyBans?
bands. I made a shirt that says only bands on it. So
That's so
you can
awesome.
check the links below if you want to pick it up. I normally never show for my merch, but I actually did make a shirt that
That's
says that.
perfect. No, you have to. You have to at that
No.
point.
I'm gonna go
Shout out
find
Only
it while I ask you guys the next question, which is, what was the first band that you either saw on like YouTube or on TV that was like an eye-opening experience into music? You were like, I need to do that. That seems cool. That seems like something I'd want to do.
For these questions where we all answer, I think we should go in alphabetical order, starting with AJ, then me, then Sebastian.
I like it. Yeah.
Trying to add some structure.
I love the structure, dude. We are pretty,
get the shit out of this stuff.
dude. We're fucking structured as fuck anyway. So I mean, it just kind of works. So I would have to say that like the first like screamy that I've actually seen that like kind of inspired me. That's a hard one. There's multiple things because I remember going to a show at a place called Skeletones. It's in our area, and I seen a band called Bringing Down Broadway, and that was the first screamo band that I'd ever seen, and I remember just being so insanely happy around the crowd of people. and the screamer was just literally screaming into the faces of everybody, and I was like, this is so lit. This
That's
is
awesome.
needs to be my life. And then I mean, I started listening to like Law Dispute, and that like super inspired me.
Ooh.
And I don't know. And then just eventually one day I just started screaming, and I don't know. That's
The rest is history.
The rest is
The rest
history.
is history.
Yes.
So back in the day, there was a device called a PlayStation Portable.
Ooh.
Shortened to
PSP. Shout out.
PSP.
Shout out PSP. Let's get another one.
Shout out.
Shout out Sony. But so my brother, you could download music on there and stuff. And my brother is a year older than me. He downloaded a bunch of music on there, and since he was a year older than me, I spent my entire childhood trying to be as cool as him. And so he put a bunch of bands on there like Circa Survive, Chiodos, some good ones, some heavy hitters.
Ooh.
And so I just started listening to Circa, and I was like, this is so good. At the time, I listened to the Beatles and like oldies.
Whoa, man.
Temptations and stuff. So like I was like an oldies head. And then I heard Circa Survive for the first time. What was the first song I heard by them? I think it was Kicking Your Crosses Down.
Oh,
either way,
that's a good one.
Oh, so good.
Good stuff. And then I was like, I need to learn more about this man. And then I found The Sound of Animals Fighting, and they have this whole like DVD of one of their live performances, and it's amazing. Like they have somebody on the left side of the stage doing a painting, somebody on the right side of the stage doing a painting. They had a silent film going in the background. They had dancers on stage with them. They had like all these theatrics and stuff. And I was
Yeah.
like, this is amazing. This like I would love to do something like this. And so that kind of got the performing bug into me. And then just listening to bands like Chiodos and who else? Alisana.
Oh,
Like all these, these kings of, the metalcore and post-hardcore scene just made me kind of want to start performing and just writing the music style. And like Sebastian said, we've known each other since high school. So, we were kind of into that stuff together around that time. And, just the rest is history. Same with, how AJ's story was. The rest is history.
Fucking like pierce the veil of machines.
Ooh.
What was me? Early Sleeping with Sirens.
Yep.
What's wrong
All
with
that.
Sleeping with Sirens? You don't like Legends?
Mm.
Legends after all. Hey, whoa. You don't like that, dude?
No, I don't hate that.
Yes.
Olympic theme
That was
music.
that was the Olympic song. That's a fun fact.
The
That is a
more you
fun
know,
fact.
I'm gonna put the.
But their first two albums, everybody knows their first two albums were the ones, and then after that, it was,
Well, Brandon, I have a question for you. What got you into interviewing?
Ooh.
wait, wasn't it? Wasn't
Yeah,
I supposed to
we'll go
got
Seb
my-
first. Go Seb first, and then I'll answer
I
last.
thought you were like naming like when you were saying Lord Me Pierce the Veil. I thought those were the bands.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Yeah. I was just relating with what you said because we had the same musical background essentially.
What he said, I agree. All those bands also got us to play the music that we're playing.
He was like, "You're
But-
done. Those are your answers. You don't have a choice."
No, because I feel like my actual musical backstory is like cooler.
Amazing.
Okay, let's go.
Oh god, well now it's talking it up, so I better explain it well. All right, so my father was in bands my whole life,
Oh,
like well before I was born, and then like into me, being alive, and then was in several bands, throughout my life. And then he was in one band specifically that like kind of like sparked my entire interest and it was like in doing like unclean vocals. But it was the band If He Dies, He Dies, which I think is still on Spotify. And their first EP that they released, it was like 2004 or 5 or something like that. And I was still like a young chap, like maybe 10 to 12. I'm not gonna do the math right now, but
just keep going. Yeah, just press on.
He's like, can't
but,
math.
Can't math either.
But yeah, so If He Dies, He Dies was playing a shit ton of shows, and it kind of like they got signed to a label called Friction Records that actually this little tiny band. I don't know if you heard of them. Loud Dispute. No, But Lotus Feet was also signed to them for like, you know, the very first portion of their musical startup there. For a second, If He Dies, He Dies, and Lotus Feet was on the same record label, and that was like my dad. So like I got to go to all the shows when I was like,
Oh,
you know,
sick.
10 or
Okay.
12, and probably shouldn't have been at those shows. But I got to go, and there was, you know, just like such a memorable, awesome experience for me. And like just immediately, like, you know, I went to like one show and I was like, this is all I want to
This is
do
it.
for the rest of my life, forever. You know what I mean? And then like they even like had this song, and they didn't even ever name it. They just called it Number 9. But they would like let me go up there and scream at the shows that I was at as like a fucking, you know, 10-year-old, and
Love
just
it.
go up there with these grown ass adults that were playing metal music. I'd go up there and scream. But that EP is still probably like one of the most influential pieces of music for me, because it was like, for them, they called it metal in 2005, but it was like a straight post-hardcore album. You know what I mean? It was just so fucking good. And that's yeah. So I started making music at that time, and like made a band called Tiger Death. Like
Oh,
literally same time. Yep, Tiger
So
Death.
edgy, so dope.
I still have some merch that's gonna fit my daughter pretty soon, which is hilarious.
wow.
So yeah, and my dad like actually got me shows and stuff like at that age, and like him and my uncles played the instruments for me, and like yeah, and I got to like play shows and shit. So like I've been doing this for a long ass time.
I've been doing this
You know, I
for
did
a
it when I was
long
a
ass
kid.
time.
Stop doing it. I'm like,
Climb the ranks.
He needs a cigarette in his mouth.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I've been at this for a long
Yeah.
time. Been doing this for a
I'm
long
actually
time.
18, and this is how my voice sounds.
No, but yeah, but that was pretty much what started me, and my whole musical influences were pretty much because of my dear old dad.
Can I
Shut
add on one thing?
Tops.
A riff that we used in Fire Said the Albatross was actually one of If He Dies, He Dies riffs, but like kind of changed a little bit. It was just really similar to one of theirs, because that's how influential that band was. Sebastian was like, listen, man, we got to put this riff in this song. And we were like, yeah, 100%.
Because it was a sweet riff. It was
But he was like, no.
but yeah, like it's I was just, my dad was always into like hardcore and like metalcore, metal music and shit. Like I think still like to this day his favorite band's like Mastodon.
Oh, nice.
So we would like go and watch a Mastodon show for his birthday and what have you.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah, musical lore. You gotta love it.
Musical lore. And I feel like it's cool because like now your dad gets to experience like you making your own music and carving out your own path musically.
And he couldn't. He's still happy about it. Like I like a couple years ago, he told me that I was the best musician in our family, and I like almost cried. Like right then and there, I was like, "Shut up! You're in this family."
Shut up! You have great riffs. Stop.
But you're here, like.
Well, no, because I played guitar and stuff like that, and at the time I was like really playing guitar and just like cranking riffs out, and he's like, yeah, you really, you got better than everyone in the family. I mean, like everyone's a musician in my family, so that meant a shit ton to me, especially coming from him.
There's a tier list, guys. I just want to let you know there's like a secret tier list for Seb's family. So I don't have it, but this is where I'll flash it up on the screen so you guys can see,
I'm
who's
part of the
in the
family
lead.
too.
Yeah, who's in the leaderboard.
Oh shit! Well then, fuck you, Devin. You're obviously
Dev's at the top.
You can't be a part of my family because then I won't be the best musician.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's like, it's like, then they'll have, Dev's here, and then like Seb's like on the cusp, number one.
No. If me and Devin were in the same family, like me, and then like Devin, like up here. But the point is, I'm not even on the screen there. but my boy, doing everything. The point wasn't that everyone in my family was as good as a musician as Devin. because then I'd be fucked.
You'd be at the bottom of the drill.
And I would be, dead last. But luckily,
Your dad's like, wow, I'm so
there's a
proud
few
of
really
you,
good musicians in my
Devin.
family.
And then he goes to
They're
shake his hand. He's like, he's like, both Seb and Devin are in the same room, and Seb's dad comes up and he's like, guys, I just want to let you know, Devin is such a great musician. He's
yeah. So, see, my dad totally would do that too.
There we go.
Like if he knew if he knew I needed it, he wouldn't get it to me.
His dad and I have matching shoes.
It's
Respect.
true.
Respect.
The bond is strong.
Yeah, the bond is strong. Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
they wore those shoes to my wedding, but
Hey, come on.
but yeah.
Hey, come on.
Hey,
I
hey,
still wear
yo.
them every day.
But that also goes to show just how close Devin and I are. You was
Yeah.
one of the best men in my wedding.
That's oh my god, that really turns super wholesome, and I love that. So, but to answer Devin's question, I actually doesn't start with why I started. So I watched a lot of YouTubers and stuff like that, and I have always been really passionate about music. So for me, I've been in the scene since 2010, 2009, that era.
Brian Starr's era.
Brian Starr's era, and I'm just like, we really can't get lower on the totem pole, I don't think, So I was like, shit,
Yeah.
well, I'll try it, I'll try it, why not? And then I was like in my last semester of college, and I was like, I want to just interview bands. Like, I don't care if I suck, I'm just gonna do it. And now we're here 7 years later,
Yeah.
and now I'm
that's
still
it.
doing it. So, either I'm like the
Still not that
definition
guy,
of
boy.
I'm either like the definition of insanity, you keep doing
Yeah.
or I might be okay at it. So I'll go with either one,
Yeah,
pick your
great at
poison.
it, honestly, and it's honestly it's just like I said when I saw the Caleb Leylines interview, just the way that you guys interacted, and even the Properties of Nature interview, the way you guys interacted, you got a knack for this. My
Oh,
friend. You got
oh,
you got some. Yeah,
thank you.
You're pretty good at what you do.
And we will share this on all of our socials as well, and try to promote you as best as we can.
You caught me on a good day, so that's
That's
yeah,
great.
yeah. I
That's
think
great. I think
yeah.
you caught us on a fine day.
Well, later, a little later in the week, that's where the peak, starts to come out.
No, but honestly though, I don't gotta work tomorrow, and I don't have to work Monday, so
Oh,
you couldn't have caught me on a better time.
Yeah.
Seb's A plus.
Summer right now?
He's on the tier list right now. He's up there. I can't tell you where. We'll find out towards the end of this interview, but
Yeah, he'll scale us off from a 1 to 10.
nah, I'm just like everyone. 11s
Please
across
do
the
that,
board.
dude. Spare no expense. Just do that. Just
No expense. No expense.
and give us a little review.
I'm just gonna be like, what's the maximum score I can give to all three of you guys?
This person did like this, which was a little weird, but ultimately they're a fine person. 7 out of 10. I'd talk to him again.
Every time I'm just gonna replace it with Vegeta saying it's over 9,000, and then have the glasses break for every person, all of you guys, and then collectively I'm just gonna put a boom sound effect, because I just think you guys crush it,
You are such a nice person, Brandon,
I
the executive assistant of Mr. Audio.
Yeah, the teleprompter tells me that I have to compliment the guests, so we're
okay.
Your boss is
following
gonna be
script.
so happy.
Yeah, I think so. I hope he gives me a good Yelp review.
Yeah, you're knocking it out of the park.
Your boss is gonna give you a Yelp review. Hold on.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's gonna give me it's crazy.
Your boss will ruin your
Then I'm
career.
gonna give him a Yelp review, so we'll even out.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Obviously,
yours or
obviously, like a
cancel
2
these
million out of 10. Like he's crushing it right now. So.
Becomes a Yelp review inception.
Oh man.
They cancel each other out because they're too powerful. They're like
Oh,
Yelp.
no.
Yelp just like imposes. It just like eats itself up, and then everybody's like, "Remember that website Yelp?" And then everybody's like, "What are you talking about?"
What do you
That's a
want?
Mandela effect.
It was
It's like
so
the-
insane that it was seized from existence.
Yes, exactly. What are we talking about? I don't know.
Water.
Revealing
Why?
Drink
No,
water.
we can't do that. We've already no. We're gonna blur that out. That's gonna be bleeped out, guys. We can't talk
I
about
think we
that.
were about to review Bush Light. Bush Light, beer.
We can't do that.
Seb, put it away.
It smells like beer.
Seb,
give it a
put it away.
Let's give it a taste.
Put it away.
Good news, guys. It also tastes like beer.
Put it away.
So,
YouTube
no,
has
it's fine.
guidelines, Sebastian.
Shit.
I'm just
Shit.
gonna-
I didn't think about that. Any
know,
of that.
listen,
That one will be edited out.
Seb is drinking just a lovely glass of Polar Seltzer water, our sponsor for today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, Polar Seltzer water.
Yeah, shout outs. Guys, if you
What flavor
use,
is that?
Oh my
this,
god.
this
Big
flavor
Butter
is
already
cranberry
got
and
you.
lime. It's delicious.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's
Sounds really
pretty
good.
It's pretty good. Well, guys, listen,
I
if you
love
want to
it.
use the code I can't even. I just looked down at Seb and he's just like, God.
That
Me too.
Polar water.
Oh God, polar water.
Blueberry
is so
or
good.
lime.
Come on.
I can't get enough of that polar water.
I can't. I appreciate the fact that he was so bold in the fact that he just thought, let me put that up there. I respect it, The level of dedication, We're totally not leaving that in, but that's, we're here.
Yeah,
I love it.
For a big
We
water
believe in
fan, that's
hydration
not
here,
big beer.
guys. Hydration is
Yeah.
important. Make sure to stay hydrated. I don't want to see any of you non-hydrated people in the comments. I want to make sure that you are well hydrated. Yeah, hydration
Drink
is important.
water or else.
Well, the next question I have for you guys is, who are you guys influenced by? Like, who kind of influences Grapevine Gossip as a whole? Might as well consult the source.
AJ.
I think that Grapevine Gossip, I'll speak for kind of all of us and we can all speak still, but I think that we have a lot of diverse influences, and it's kind of hard just to put us into one spot because we all like so much different things. But I would say my biggest influences are people like obviously John Mess,
Ooh, yeah. The GOAT.
the GOAT, Law Dispute, I don't know, just a lot of those screamy emo bands. I am drawing blanks right now because I'm not in my right state of mind, but Attack,
Ooh,
Bring Me the Horizon, I don't. There's a lot of bands, but there's a few. I'll pass it on to Devin.
I feel like we should do top 3 old influences and top 3 maybe new influences.
Hey, I
That
like
sounds-
that.
Because
I
you know what I
that.
mean?
I like that. I like
There's
that.
the influences that got us into music, and then there's the influences that keep us in music.
So AJ, you want to go again with that format?
God, I hate you guys. I could do that. Sure. Why should you do this to me? Okay, so some of my old influences will be we'll go deep. We'll go with Zero, the very first Dance Gavin Dance album, EP, whatever you want to call it. I listened to that so goddamn much that it's just ridiculous. Obviously, like I just said, Law Dispute, I listened to that way too much. What's another good? I would just say Attack because that is another band I just listened to on fucking repeat. It was just nonstop. So,
Bro, Ashley's here, man.
yeah, of course, she's always here. And how about new influences? I pull from so many diverse new influences because they don't even really revolve around screamo music or anything.
That's fine.
That's
Into
okay.
this.
Let's rock.
I listen to
AJ.
I've been listening to a lot of pop punk and just stuff like Roses. Let's see. I don't know. Properties of Nature. I've been listening to Pastel Faces.
Respond to us. Shut up.
Shout out Pastel Faces.
Respond to us. Shut up.
Respond to us.
I mean, and they're really they're not more like inspiration. I don't really know. They're not influences. They're more inspiration. Like I listen to them, and they inspire me to make more music. So but yeah, I would say that's it.
They
There you
also
go, Devin. That's all you, bud.
They inspire me to respond. Just saying.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
inspire us to
No, they,
respect them and want to collab and have them respond to us as well. I don't know. You know.
Oh, a collab?
Devin, go.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right.
They responded to you.
I think so. Yeah.
What
no,
is
they
this?
Your
they
people-
responded to us.
Listen,
They
your
responded
people.
to us, but then they
They're busy. They're busy boys, dude. They got a lot going on, man.
But,
Your people will talk to our people.
we
You
make-
know, it's good.
some hot music. Just saying. Okay, go, Devin.
I'm gonna go now. Yeah. Older influences. I'll just basically say the things I mentioned earlier: Circa Survive, Chiodos. Those two are like my big two influences. Like going into music, that's the stuff that I wanted to make. And a lot of people, this is a divisive answer, but the Beatles. I know like, a lot of people don't like the Beatles. They think they're just whatever. But like, there's so much of like their deep tracks that are just so well composed that like I just like I would hear let's think like this. They have a song called Blue Jay Way that is just super fucking creepy. Like it's like played like on a sitar and there's like sounds in the background and it's just
That-
so like weirdly
Got it.
done but well composed that like it just made me want to make music.
I appreciate that Devin really got into that sound. Like he really put all yeah. He really
Yes.
put his whole face into it, and I like that.
Oh my God.
Respect.
We just need to chop
face
that now and
rose, like,
put it
2
behind a
times the
paywall.
Devin, wait, were you still going?
Yeah, I still have my 3 current ones.
Yeah, okay. Good.
All right.
I just wanted to make you do your movie voice, but this is more important.
Can you do it in your movie voice?
Yeah.
In a world where I don't know what my things are gonna be. What
Yeah, you gotta think about it.
What are your new influences, man?
Tell us.
It's always in a world, though.
First influence. Oh yeah, it has to be in a world. In a world where my influences are as follows:
Do.
adventurer.
Ooh, that's a good
I'm
one.
not gonna do the whole thing like that. I can't.
So that was great. That was. I might have to ask Devin to do my intros now.
I will.
Yes,
I
please.
got my Shure SM7B right
Hey,
here.
hey, yo, okay.
I can't connect mine to my phone, but,
He
but I'll
also,
hold mine and pretend like I am.
but adventurer.
Mine is a phone stand.
Oh, that's tight.
Well, multifunctional. Respect. Shout outs to Sure.
and shout out to Shure SM7B, bro.
Yeah. Hey.
I had
Adventurer was so back when we were in Fire Said the Albatross, like I think this was even before Adventurer got signed to Blue Swan, or
Mhm.
was it Esk that they got signed to?
Esk.
I think
Yeah,
they're
they got-
signed to Esk, yeah.
Is it Esk or is it Eskew? I heard somebody say Eskew.
Whatever. Tomato.
I'm gonna
Whatever.
say Esk.
Yeah.
Shout out Kurt Travis. Love you.
Shout out Kurt Travis.
Best dance Gavin dance singer. Shout out.
Agreed.
Shout out.
Big
Love
facts.
you like a brother.
Love you like a brother. You're my family, and I want to have your babies.
We
Sure.
just really liked their music a whole lot. Like we heard them, we were like, "Holy shit!" Like, what was Mariana's Trench Coat that we heard by
Oof.
them? That was the first one. That's
Dude,
such
living like a ghost though, or like living. What is it? Living in a ghost.
living with it.
Maybe we could make it. Yeah, dude, that shit's so good.
We heard them, we were like, "Oh my god!" Like, we need to start doing more noodly stuff. We can't just fucking because in Fire Said the Albatross, we were inspired by like Coheed and Cambria, Tool, like things like that. So like not really whittly guitars, but still just like solid riffs, like solid riffage is what we were doing with Fire Said the Albatross. But we heard Adventure and we were like, "Oh yeah, that's what we have to do."
The new standard.
Yeah, that's the new standard for us now from here on out.
Yeah.
Also, shout out Stephen Christie. He accepted my friend request.
I think I've been friends with him on Facebook for like since Fireside the Albatross, so like 10 years probably.
Dope dudes. Like I went to go see them at a festival down at like the southern half of Michigan, and they were performing, and I was just standing there in the front, and Steven's like, "Oh my gosh, guys, my friend Devin's here. Everybody say hi, Devin." And the whole crowd said, "Hi, Devin."
Oh, that's so cute.
Aw.
That's
Love
so
to see it.
cute.
They're just such beautiful people. Like I will remember that moment for the rest of my life. Because it was amazing. But yeah, Adventurer, good dudes. Second influence, probably Coletta. Like just how their songs are
Underrated.
written.
Underrated
Oh,
band. Oh yeah.
Very underrated. So the song Butterflies, I listen to that every single time I'm in the shower. Every
Just the shower.
single time. Oh well, elsewhere too. But when I'm in the shower, I have
Well,
to, 'cause I have to,
hey, listen, you specified it. I'm just saying.
How else can you truly get clean?
That's facts. Yeah, factual.
Yeah,
yeah.
purifying process.
Makes you 10% cleaner for sure.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Coletta is a second influence for me, and then third, I would have to say Hot Mulligan. They scratched the Midwest emo itch in my soul.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah, Hot Mulligan, they're really good. I also saw them at that same festival that I saw Adventurer at, and they're also just really nice people.
Flex.
Big
All right,
flex.
Seb, what do you got for us?
Their singer had long hair.
Devin, did you even say anything about Circus Survive?
Yeah, that was my old
Yeah.
influences.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh God, I probably should have been thinking about it this whole time, but I was so invested in listening to what you guys were saying. Okay, so old influences.
I can do them for you.
No. Oh, I'm interested in what you got to say.
Yeah, let him do it for you.
That was the first word I was gonna say.
Wow.
He knows you. He knows you better than you.
He knows you.
It's a cop out answer, but it's just it's the real answer. If he dies, he dies.
Yeah. I explained that in great detail earlier. But then The Bled is another one that my dad showed me that I'm still to this day. Their first album, Past the Flask, so fucking good. I think that they're doing like a 20-year anniversary, one show only in only California. So so thanks a lot, The Bled. I'll never be able to fucking see you live, I guess. But
shout out The Bled.
I absolutely love him. And then if he dies, he dies.
Shout out to The Bled.
Yeah, shout out to The Bled. Do a show in Michigan. Please, I love you. Okay, bye. But no, what's another older influence? One more older influence. I don't know. I was into probably like the first thing that got me into like the more like emo side of that shit. Was probably like a Skylit Drive.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like and I actually just like remembered them. Like I occasionally remember them and like go back and listen. But I'm not even talking about Jag a Skylit Drive. I'm talking about like before that, like that song Drown the City specifically was like possibly the song that turned me emo. I'm not sure, but quite possibly the song that changed my life in a sadder direction.
That was the day Sebastian started wearing tight pants.
Surprisingly, it was before that. I guess I didn't even, I didn't know that I
didn't know then, but now I know.
But now I know that is in fact the reason that I wear tight pants. Wow. Getting a visual on this.
Those are some nice thighs, dude.
Are you even working out?
Not at all, actually. I just have a very physical job. But that's neither here or there.
But if you need tickets to the gun show, they're
it's this way.
Relatively small arms. Okay, but new influences. Shout out the fucking
small arms.
The home team.
Hey.
Shout out.
Slow Bloom album specifically.
Oh yeah, big shout out. Big shout out.
Oh, shout out Brian! Our boy Brian!
Hey, Brian's my
Shout out
boy.
Brandon. Shout out Brandon as well for having that poster.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
mean,
flag.
honestly, just all around, like that newest album
Crushes.
just gets me, just really gets me going. Just gets me there, right where I need to be.
They should use that as your promo. It just gets me there.
Gets me there, man.
It gets me there. It gets me right where I need to be, and I really appreciate them for that.
I respect that.
Another one in a different genre of music, Monuments. They're
Bro.
what? Goddamn it! What was that album called? Their newest one. That album, just what a monster of an album.
I got you.
Just the best gent release of all time, in my opinion. You know, that's my opinion, but everyone else that says otherwise is wrong.
It's in stasis.
And what's been, and probably like Properties of Nature for my last one though, just because we started working with Josh. I mean, I love Properties of Nature and had them like on several of their songs on a playlist for a couple of years before ever even like speaking with Josh or anyone. But then he like reached out to us.
Weird.
He reached out to us and was like, "Hey, I'm doing features. Like,
I love your music."
And we were like, "Did we just become famous? Like, did we just make
Are we
it?"
cool now?
Yeah, and the answer was yes. The answer was yes. We are cool now.
Yeah, that's our motto. Our motto every time like anything happens, like when we hit like a threshold.
When we have
like,
something
hey,
good.
Yeah, we just passed 1,000 streams on Raftel. I'm like, we're so fucking cool.
God damn.
You guys are
so
cool.
cool.
We're just so
Yeah.
cool.
We're so
You
cool.
guys are so fucking cool.
Josh Frazier hit us
Yeah.
up to feature on a song. We're so goddamn cool. Goddamn, we're cool.
You guys are
We're
cool.
so cool.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Some
you.
of the coolest people
Thank
I know now.
Ew.
We appreciate that a lot.
Your face is full of lies.
What? Lies?
Do not say that
Bruh.
about him. Our dear boy, our dear sweet
Your
boy.
boss is gonna be able to
you
tell.
looking
Your
at
boss
it? We
can
looking
tell.
at the same camera, bro?
Yeah.
You guys are sick as fuck.
Your boss is gonna be able to tell. No.
AJ, let him say kind things to us.
Yeah, goddamn it.
I apparently
No, I was
I have
kidding.
apparently I have the title of being the Rizzler here, so I
Oh,
just riz up all of my guests.
Well, and I love that.
That's
And-
what I
and
do
AJ
best.
And
I
AJ,
think.
shut up and let him.
You
know
know,
what? Let him stroke our egos a little bit. We know we like it. We all
You
do.
just love. You love to be
AJ
stroked. Dude.
AJ doesn't take compliments very well.
that's what it seems like. Yeah.
That's a little known
I think
fact
that's-
about the AJ stir.
I only
Listen.
like to stroke myself. I don't like when other people stroke me.
Well, get in that it's insane that you're still in this band then, because all we do is stroke you.
AJ, come on, man.
Hey, don't tell them the Grapevine Gossip, dude. We can't get.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We're not quite there. That'll be in the memoirs.
I just like how that just turned into a euphemism for something else. I'm just gonna leave that where it is.
It just happened.
YouTube is not very happy with me right now, so I'm just gonna leave it there.
Strike.
Just
Yeah,
you know what? Just put the sensitive content thing on it. Let it let people know that we're.
Yeah, I can do the intro for that. I can do viewer discretion advised.
Oh my god!
That's great.
Let him do it. Yeah, actually, give him one more take. Give him one more take of that.
Viewer discretion advised.
Crush it.
Yeah, 'cause,
Right at the
I mean,
beginning.
Right at the beginning. I just had to cut out this very specific segment
Just that little
just so
4
I could just
seconds.
go, all right, you're going up front. Let's go. Front of the line.
Yeah.
Pose Brandon sitting at the computer desk right now and being like, man, if I could change my life choices, I would. I'd do it. Right
He's like,
now.
I fucking
do
hate
that.
bands.
Please do
Bands
that.
suck.
Just
You're
take
like-
this video to that extra mile. Do that.
I got you. I got
narrating you doing that.
It will actually just be a video of me right now as I'm sitting at my computer desk, and I'm just like, it's just gonna be just a bunch of expletives. That's it. It's just gonna be like,
Yeah.
fucking.
Oh.
All right,
Yes, yes.
shit. Drag the thing, clip over.
Should we
fucking
should we for the future should we warn people that are interviewing us and stuff that we're probably gonna not be appropriate?
I think it's a little too late for that.
No, the way you should do it is you should ask if it's okay to be appropriate. Do I need to do PR training for you guys?
Yeah, it sounds like you need to do some PR training because
I
Yeah.
thought we just whipped it out, dude.
Are we
That's-
supposed to?
like
Were we
that.
supposed to ask you?
Calm
to
that
consider
down.
and stuff?
I feel like if anything, if you're out of pocket, then I'm just gonna cut it out. That's like
Out of
hella out of
pocket?
pocket. Yeah. I feel
What
like
do
I
you
have
have
enough.
pockets?
I have enough decency to just not like put you guys in like a firing squad. You know.
That's
That's
good.
Was
Have we
that an
said
option before?
Have
Huh?
we said anything that has been firing squad worthy? Yeah, because that's.
I'm saying that
That's,
I would just cut it out. I'm saying I don't want to put you in front of a firing squad. So I'm just
Right.
saying
Thank you.
I got you guys. You know. That's the conscious effort that I take for bands. Like I feel like there's a fine line between being yourself and then just going out of pocket. And if we're in the out of pocket zone, then post Brandon's like, okay, well, we're cutting that part out. You know.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, I
Well, and
got you.
ultimately, you got to think about your.
I feel like we're kind of always out of pocket.
Yeah, I don't
We're
know.
all kind of out of pocket.
It's not
Yeah,
bad.
it is
I-
kind of just who we are, but
I mean-
that was essentially my question: is like, should we warn people, like, just so you know,
I'm cool. I'm
we
cool
get
with
a little
it.
crazy, we get a little cuckoo.
Yeah, you good. I feel like you could say that to somebody.
Get
you
a
know?
little sugar in
Yeah,
us
you could
and,
say, like
we get a little
things-
crazy out here.
we say some shit that isn't good. You know,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
That isn't good.
Yeah,
Yeah. All
and
right,
it's
okay.
up to your discretion. That's what I say.
Christian advice.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Dude, that was a good one.
I think Devin's crushing it.
Brandon
man.
and Devin got that on lock. That shit-
Oh, okay.
shit
I
sound
appreciate
good.
it. You know, I don't think I'll be as good as the goat here, Devin, but you know, I
Well-
respect
Coming this summer.
it. See,
He's had that voice since high school. I remember sitting in choir and in a sense like unveiling it to me, and I was like, oh my god.
Unveiling it.
I don't know if you had
Man,
shown have you
feature
shown
film.
other people at that time, or like were you
No,
when you showed
so-
were you-
I used to go on YouTube and watch AMVs all the time.
Oh,
And so
Love it.
like there was a person who made AMVs, but then they also did the same thing, but for like comedy specials. So it wasn't like a music video, it was just like Naruto acting out like a Dave Chappelle sketch or something.
Oh my
So
god.
it was really good. And there was this guy named Pablo Francisco who was a
shout
comedian.
outs.
And shout out Pablo Francisco.
Shout out, shout out.
literally your cousin?
You're the reason who I am. You're the reason that I breathe. But Pablo Francisco, he just
Oh,
had
this
a
is pretty
thing. It was called Little Tortilla Boy, and I used to listen to it all the time, and it was so fucking funny. He was just like, "How did it go?" Like,
Oh God.
he was like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was like, "I got to get to the chopper
This summer.
and it just like went through it all. And at the end, Arnold Schwarzenegger was.
Little tortilla boy.
And it was just like, it got me so bad. Like it was so.
That's
good. But,
awesome. That's so
yeah,
good.
so that AMV got me into it, and then basically, Sebastian, you were like the first person that I showed that voice to. I was just
That's so sick.
I'm so glad because I'm pretty sure like Trevor or like when someone else was sitting nearby and we were just like, and like also just got to witness like it with me. And I was just like so impressed and baffled at the same time, like so shocked and appalled that you could be so brave.
like, be so brave.
I think it would be so funny if Devin actually just
It was
like
so good.
pre-puberty just had like the highest voice you could think of. He had like a Kellen Quinn style voice, and then like
I
after puberty, he
did.
just
Have
like,
you heard
hey,
our
what's
music,
going
dog?
on?
I'd
I
be saying-
did. I did have a really high voice before I hit puberty. I used to sing like Jackson 5 covers, like the Michael Jackson parts. Like I had a high voice, and I still
He
can
did.
sing high. But yeah, it
He
was
can
just-
sing
that
very
that
high
was-
still.
That was
Yeah.
just my voice back in the day.
His range is ridiculous.
And now he's got the sexy.
man.
Oh,
Man,
oh, that was good.
I'm not wearing any pants now. All right. Well, so the next.
Well, of course you aren't.
I just stand up. It's just a blur.
We
Proof.
expected this.
Oh shit. Well, no one's asked me to stand
So
up before.
everybody.
Yeah. Now I have to stand up. I feel,
I think I've cried laughing like 6
Okay.
times on this.
Oh, he does
Oh,
not.
he's
Oh,
not wearing pants.
Ah!
Dude, you have to blur that. This is going on YouTube.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh my
You can't
god.
show your wiener to everybody
I'm
like
sorry.
that, dude.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
You're
I'm gonna
a
blur it out.
schnitzel.
Your wiener schnitzel's out.
You're
Oh my
Frankfurt.
You look good,
God.
though. You look good, though, bud. You look
You're-
It was
You're
nice. I mean, it was
Frankfurt.
nice. It was good, dude.
Your hot dog's out.
Executive assistant Brandon of Audio Addiction is packing.
Huge.
I didn't say it, so I'm gonna leave that there. All right. Well, the next
I feel
question
like that could stay in. That part. Could
yeah.
stay.
Yeah, leave that there.
Yeah, it's, that could stay. You know, that won't get cut out of the edit.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah, I can't do that.
we're-
You can't
we're
let that
Talking
happen.
about big water. Cut that. Cut
Yeah,
that.
100%. Yeah, that's out. Yeah, definitely God.
I forgot we talked about Big Water. And then we kind of like sponsored Big Water later because we said something bad. I don't remember what it was, but we totally
It's all right.
Talk good about them. No, we have to. We have to talk good about them.
Yeah, we can't.
Yeah.
Otherwise, bad things happen.
Internet,
Drink
our
water.
internet source requires that we talk only positive things about Big Water.
Yeah, hold on. Can I just do a quick plug real quick?
Sure.
just gonna do it. Yeah, right. Water. Don't drink it out of the tap. That'd be stupid. Big Water.
Oh Lord.
Somebody should just. I'm gonna just zoom in on Seb at that point, and then I'm gonna play like I'm gonna find like the most generic like commercial music you can find, and just be like, it'd be like,
Uh,
"Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Seb, from the band Grapevine Gossip. I just want to let you know that why would you drink water out of the tap when you can drink a crystal clear glass of Big Water?"
Big water.
Big Water.
Dude, that would be the coolest name for a company. I would buy water bottles called Big Water.
Listen, let's
Guys,
do it and just
yeah.
put tap water in it.
Can we just be Big Water?
We're gonna cut that
in
part
general?
out
Big Water?
where Devin said that we're gonna put expletive, redacted. You know,
Redacted.
yeah. So there we go. We
It's
did
been
it.
redacted.
We didn't.
And we're not proud we did that, but it had to happen.
We had to please
It
our overlords.
happens.
Yeah, our overlords, Big Water. So respect. Shout out to Big Water.
Shut up.
The next question I have for you guys is if you guys could pick a song to cover, what would it be?
Oh man.
I get to go first, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make all of you mad. I want to say that I want to cover Kesha. Come on.
You're mad
Oh.
about that?
No, I'm not mad about that. I said I'm gonna make you guys mad.
Oh no. Would,
Oh no. I was just.
I like
kinda
how they are
like-
not mad whatsoever. You're like,
yeah.
Age's
So-
like, they're gonna be pissed, and then
Give
they're
it
like,
to
oh
'em.
no, that'd be sick. I like
Give
that.
it to
That's
'em.
cool.
No, because AJ's being a silly boy because we're already working on a cover for "Come On" by Kesha. We're already. The instrumental's already done.
We're doing it, and it's all literally just for a good LOL from
Just
our
for
boy
a laugh.
Cash. For our boy Cash at the demo team.
Yeah.
The demo
Respect.
team podcast. Shout out, Cash. Literally,
out,
my
Cash.
brother,
Shout
my
out
best
Cash.
friend, my dad, my mom,
We love you.
my newborn child.
There's a lot going
you.
on here. There's a
We
lot
want
to
you to
unpack.
birth our children.
Yes.
So is he your? So he's your son and also a baby?
And dad and
And
mom.
this is. There's a lot of questions I have that probably will
we're
go
just- we're just doing
unanswered.
We're just so yeah, we're doing it. The song of Kesha, Come On. And like maybe by the time this episode is released, we'll be near dropping it because I think the
Oh no, this
idea
is never
to go
coming
ahead and
out.
just rush that out, right? We're just
Yeah.
gonna rush that right out.
Yeah.
This is never coming out.
Oh no, we're doing it.
I'm just kidding.
No, he's saying the podcast is never coming out.
No, this is all of it.
Yeah, we're gonna,
How about you, Devin? What's your cover?
I would like to cover, because I don't think any metalcore band has done it, or if they have, they haven't done it correctly.
we're not
I want to do "Let's Get It On" by Marvin Gaye. I've
Oh
always
my
wanted to
God.
cover that so bad. Like we could
Let's get it on, dude.
Like
Yeah,
'cause
let's
the
get it
kind of-
on.
Oh my god,
Like it'd be.
I gotta
So good.
go.
All right,
I gotta
it's your
go.
turn. It's your turn.
It is.
You know that song in Fires of the Albatross that we were gonna do, but we never did.
Like
The one we were gonna do, but we never did. The very first one,
Rich Girl.
"Rich Girl" by Hall and Oates.
Hall and Oates.
Why,
Oh
have,
my
why?
God.
That
Why
was
didn't we
always
put it
the
out?
best
Were you gonna
idea.
say? Were you gonna ask why we didn't ever put it out?
Yeah, why
Yeah,
didn't you
we-
guys put it out?
Yeah, because we didn't put out any music.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't ever put that out, because we never put out any music.
Shout out to Fires of the Albatross.
Shout out Fires of the Albatross. Shout outs. Shouts outs.
Got it.
No, listen, it doesn't have to be. It's not a big deal. They know this. Like, they were also in that band for 7 years. Like,
Hey, but if
I
if
thought this
Fires
was
of
gonna be the
Albatross-
start of like a
Fires of
woe
the
is me's
Albatross.
issues, you know? Yeah, I
Hold on.
thought it was gonna be like a woe is me issue thing. Are you guys each
I would love
separately
to.
going to have like a diss track?
Yeah,
where
here we
you
go.
guys-
yup.
Here we go.
Demon's
So,
creating ops out here.
Fires of the Albatross, if you're listening to this right now, that's now our idea. Grapevine Gossip is doing Rich Girl. Put it on the books.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just we're doing it. We're doing it. The idea left with
It's
us.
ours now.
It's ours now. Yep, Brandon's on it too.
I didn't
already
say that.
We got our lawyers
choose
on
no
it. We got it
allegiance.
copyrighted. We bought the song from Hall and Oates. It's our song.
We bought it from Hall and Oates.
You bought it from Hall and Oates. I don't think
Promise
that's.
you, John Oates would never.
Yeah, no.
Seb just goes up to him and it's just like, yeah. See, look, Hall and Oates got him. We're done.
Yeah, but it's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
done now.
Oh God. Oh no.
Oh
Actually
no.
got capped by-
Yeah,
That's what
Hall and
happened.
Oates is just like, what did you say to us? What it? Huh?
Copyright.
What'd you say? I just want to say, Seb has no idea that his thing cut out, so now it's just gonna seem like they're. Is Hall and
What
Oates
happened?
behind your phone? Is that like, you know? Did Hall and Oates get you? Blink twice.
I can't hear a single thing.
Blink twice if you're okay.
Wait, is it me? Are you talking to me?
Yes, yes, I was talking to you.
I don't know.
Because
what
you
happened.
know Albite, so then yeah, okay, so okay, big Hall and Oates got to Seb, guys. So
No.
no one's safe.
Oh God, that was quick. That was
Yeah.
like record time. Then.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We've really just created a lot of controversy. I think.
Seb is now cloned. He's not even the real Sebastian anymore. It's a clone.
He's,
Oh no,
No,
it's
it's
the
he's
real
reading off the
Sebastian.
teleprompter. He's like, we did not take that Hall and Oates song. We love Hall and Oates. They are a fantastic band. I
Yeah, we
love
do.
their music.
You're a bitch girl. And you got me for no time.
Seb actually can't sing it because he's just like, I'm a rich girl, and he just sings it like a robot.
And you know it don't matter anyway.
It sounds beautiful. It's great.
Thank you. I worked on that for a long time.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Well, guys, if the Hall and Oates ninjas don't take out Grapevine Gossip, then you can listen to these insane cover songs. But also you can leave a comment down below of what song you'd love to hear them cover. And I can't guarantee that they'll do that cover, but if you put enough conviction in your comment,
We'll think about it.
Yeah. No, real talk. Like
they'll ponder it.
I'm always
We'll
down.
We're
If
open to
somebody-
anything.
If somebody gives me an idea, actually, like that is a perfect segue to the song that we're having come out. Sebastian sent me a guitar riff of him just playing a thing on the guitar, and I was like, oh, that sounds really cool. And we put that in the beginning of the next song that's coming out. And I wrote the whole rest of the instrumental based off that one guitar riff that he, gave me.
An acoustic
like-
guitar riff.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't acoustic. It was on an electric guitar. It just wasn't plugged in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's what.
But either
true
way,
guitar
yeah,
players
so-
know.
Yeah. But so it's if you want to hear us do a cover, I'm like, Brandon said, we're not going to promise, but if we want to do it, if we like it, we might end up doing it. Put some comments down.
Yeah,
Double
and
down.
If in Brandon's right too, if you put enough conviction into your comment, and if you I mean, if there's even maybe like one person only that comments on something they really want us to cover, we'd probably do it.
Probably. Realistically, probably.
But God
I like
forbid that
I
the
like how
several-
I love how
know,
Devin was
they-
like hard to get. He's just like, yeah, so like we may do it, may not do it, and Seb's just like, and then Seb's like, please comment, please, ooh,
Please, senpai, please.
please comment. We'll definitely do it. Oh yeah,
The little blush marks under
Yeah.
his eyes.
No. Yeah, but we're just we're just people pleasers when it comes down to it. We're just trying to
respect
have
that.
a broad audience of people
Yeah.
that love us and adore us and want to pay us money to do what we love to do.
We like getting people off.
Yeah. Yep.
We're lawyers. That's what he's talking about. We're
Correct.
lawyers.
Yeah, lawyers.
Off
Exactly. Yeah,
We're getting people off the hook.
correct. Exactly. You got it.
Yeah.
Good job. Good follow up, Devin. I like that. Respect.
Thanks.
You know.
Yep.
As a non-lawyer person, I can, it seems like that's, you would have more knowledge about it than I would. So.
Oh, I'm
Well,
such a lawyer.
We all
I
passed the
specialize
law.
in bird law.
He's a panda. He's actually a panda lawyer.
Okay,
I'm a
respect.
panda lawyer. Yep.
Yeah.
And a lawyer that specializes in bird law.
And pandemonium.
I see
Well,
what
obviously
you
that.
did.
That's a-
I'm gonna.
Hang in there.
Oh look, there's me. Oh my god.
Wait, can you see
That
you
was
guys?
for you. That picture is for you.
Oh,
It's Illuminati.
confirmed.
I'm not actually
my
there,
God, I can't
guys.
Get it back up on the wall.
I'm a little upset that Devin put a panda image over me, who is an Asian person. Little-
Listen,
He's the
Okay.
panda, not you. He's
Yeah,
the panda.
I'm half black and half white. I am a panda.
Mm.
Well, then that would make us brothers then, because I'm
Brother.
Asian. So
Shout out Brandon. He's
Shout out
a
to my-
brother to me.
yeah.
He's our brother.
Yeah,
Shout
he's
out,
our brother.
Brandon.
yeah, shout
Family.
outs to my brother Devin.
I've
Shout
known him
out.
since I was born. We actually knew each other before we were conceived. It's a great story.
Yes. You knew each other before. Wait, hold on. Wait, I just let that go right over my head. What do you mean?
Sam's like,
Oh,
fuck the
like-
chicken before the egg. He's just like,
Was it like Boss Baby? Because in Boss Baby, all the babies are just up in. They didn't say heaven, but the babies are just up
In the
there.
clouds. In the clouds. In
the
baby clouds.
iCloud. Yeah. Download their DLC. Downloadable content. Yeah, so-
Sebastian and Brandon were just hanging out up in the clouds together.
Yo. I'm making a YouTube video in the ether right now, so love it.
Good.
Oh,
that was.
if you can somehow unravel that mystery, let us know down below in the comments as well. Let us know.
Yeah.
That'd be
Pretty
sick.
much just tell us everything in the comments below.
All right, that's
Just
a little too
comment.
far. That's a little too far. These comments are
Comment
going to be
anything.
I'm
unhinged.
sorry. I'm sorry.
These are going to be
You're right, yeah.
unhinged. These are going to be some unhinged comments. So,
Let us know.
I'll
if the
tell you
comments are-
everything. Well, here's what I know about 17th century, 17th century Europe. Okay, so like,
back in the year 1984, and then. All right. Well, don't do that to us. Don't do that to us. I feel like YouTube would just be like spam comment done, and then I'll
Oh, yeah.
unspam it because I'll think it's so hilarious and so unhinged that it may not end up in the spam. So it'll be great. Seb was looking very intently
Wow.
over into. Is that Hall Notes? Oh my god!
Oh yeah.
Shit.
You guys do that?
Daryl Hall and
Is
John
that-
Oates.
I have a,
Oh my god!
I have
All right.
I have
In the
a
flesh.
child, and she is upset at the moment. Can you guys do that?
I cannot.
No,
I hear nothing.
we hear nothing.
She ain't happy. She ain't happy.
She ain't happy
Well,
at
she
all.
ain't happy. Well,
Yeah.
we'll
How long
speed
have we
on.
been on this call?
Don't worry about it. We're
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're here forever, dude. We're here endlessly.
yeah.
Brandon, he edits it. He'll snip it down. He'll keep the good parts. Probably about 5 minutes worth of content.
Yeah, maybe 3.
We're really just trying to pad this out, honestly.
In all seriousness, no,
Yeah.
guys. So I got a couple more minutes, but these dudes could probably handle it, and you can just like Photoshop me like this, like or something, and just like put me in the corner.
Yeah.
That's exactly what will happen.
Let me get. I'll hit a couple of catchphrases real quick. Yeah, yeah, but do. This is totally fashion right now.
I'm just
Not
gonna
a
cut in.
recording.
I'm just gonna cut in previous answers that Seb said, and it won't make any sense to the questions that I ask.
Totally
I
excellent.
feel like
friend.
if you could play a show with one person, who would it be? I'd say probably high school. 13 years ago.
I went to high school. I'm gonna give you just some prompts. Big water.
No.
Don't say that.
Water. Big Hall & Oates. Shout out.
Shout out followers.
Shout out.
Clout Boy 69. Bands. Only bands. And
What the fuck was
Heckin'
that?
Frick.
Oh, fuck. Look, only
There it
bands.
is. There it is, the Only Bands shirt. Buy our boy Brandon's Only Bands merch in the link below.
I don't. What the fuck? What is this?
I didn't know you could make sounds.
I also didn't know.
Hold on. Here's a duck.
I like how Devin is running the soundboard now in this interview.
Soundboard master.
Yeah.
Oh my god! This is
Everybody be quiet for just a second. I love it.
honestly, we don't even need Seb. We're good. I think we got enough. We got enough content here. We're good. I'm just kidding. I'll give. I'm sorry, Seb. I didn't mean to do you like that.
Yeah.
I liked it.
You didn't deserve. You didn't deserve
Brandon,
that.
let me give you one last question.
All right.
Since I'm running this interview.
Okay. Let's go.
Let me see.
I like how you were like, I have one last question for you, and then you're like,
No, I do.
Stoic.
On a scale of like 1 to the silliest gooses that you've interviewed, where do we fall?
oh, you're over 9,000 on the silliest gooses.
Oh boy.
This might be the most this might be pretty this is I argue pretty out of pocket, you know.
Yeah.
What?
Not like
Over 9,000?
not like terribly out of pocket, you know. I think it's like, you know, like you got out of pocket, which you're like, no way, I can't put this up on YouTube. But then you
Did
have
we
like
get you the 3 minutes that we needed?
but then you got like
Condensed it down.
wholesome out of pocket, and I feel like you guys fit in the wholesome out of pocket zone, you know.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
You like said some
Right.
shit that I'm like, yeah,
careful
they
with
said,
that.
they said that. They said those things. The words came out of their mouth, you know. But
Yeah,
then
we said-
also at the same time, you're like, yeah, you know, we're doing our thing, and I respect that. So,
Well, I
Well-
appreciate it.
well, Seb, I'll let you put your daughter to sleep because you know I gotta respect your wills. But you know, it was a pleasure for you to come on and grace us with your beautiful presence and that hair. Chef's kiss. Listen, I'm
Thank you.
gonna
Even
give
though it's little.
myself 30 seconds to just riz Seb up before he leaves, and then he's gonna
Oh,
exit
okay.
out. All right, so listen, man, the hair, the beard combo on point, you know, gauges. Chef's kiss, we love it. Those skinny jeans, man, you working those calves out, bruh? Oof, damn, okay. All right, love it. You know, that shirt, chef's kiss. Couldn't have looked better on anyone else, arguably, you know. No wonder
That's
he's
true.
wifed up. You best bet that, you know, this man is wifed up. So, you know, I'm sorry, ladies, you know, he's taken already, you know, but I respect it, you know. I don't think anybody else deserves it more. So that was it. That was my 30 seconds of Riz.
Thank you
I'm
so much for
excited about
having me.
it. That was.
It made me horny. That was fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm worked up for sure.
Fully Riz.
I appreciate so much for you having me on. I leave you guys in the capable hands of my boys. I said you guys, and as if you're more than one person, and of course I mean
Yes.
you and and Mr. Audio Addiction himself. Thank you for having me out. And catch you on the flippity flip.
Flippity.
What an exit. What an exit, guys.
That's my boy.
Now we can talk shit about. No, I'm kidding.
The thing that we like to do in my PlayStation chat is as soon as somebody leaves, we're just like, who the fuck was that?
Bro,
What the
did
fuck
this
was
bro
he?
show up to the wrong lobby? That's so weird.
I don't even think he's in our band.
Do we know
dude.
who this guy is? Who is this
How
guy?
did he get here?
I was just trying to be really nice, so he left. You know,
Yeah.
kill him
You're
with
running
kindness.
this interview. Why did you invite him?
You did riz him up rather proper.
I
though.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
kidding.
I'm gonna riz both of you guys up at the end, so don't worry. We're gonna
Oh
bless,
no, you don't
we're
gotta
gonna bless.
riz us.
No, we listen.
AJ,
I am the
accept
Rizzler for a
the riz.
reason, you know. So I feel like
He's
I
a
gotta live to the
Rizzler.
name. I feel like I gotta live up to the namesake, you know. I didn't make the guys. I did not make that name. Every band that I've had on
Thank
has
you.
said that I am the guy that rizzes people. So
You were the
I'm
Rizzler.
just gonna bless people with my riz, you know. So
I could tell that you were the Rizzler before you even said you were the Rizzler.
You just blasting Riz all over the place.
I'm trying to.
It just oozes.
Yeah, I'm
You
just trying.
ooze Riz, dude.
I'm trying to exude riz, you know. I feel like you know, I can't say it personally because then I'd look like a narcissist. But if you know if the guys are telling me I exude riz, then I'll take that compliment.
You're just
Yeah.
putting Riz in your hand and throwing it in people's face like it's glitter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, see, even that was rizzy. Because, see, I was thinking just throwing it. You said,
Nah, I got
like
it. Yeah.
glitter.
Yeah.
let me hit with the...
Damn. All right. Well, if I did have pants on, they're gone. Fully.
What? I thought you
Gone
didn't
now.
have pants on.
I put them back on and then they blew off.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ridiculous.
I don't even know how I keep pants on. Well, you know, there's so many just fine people on the screen right here, you know. So, but
So many fine pants.
so many fine pants. But the next question I have for you guys is, if you guys were to have a dream collaboration on an up and coming Grapevine Gossip track, who would you love to have on?
All right, AJ.
Wow, we've had so in some upcoming songs we already have some features coming out. So we've had like pretty much a lot of the people that we want to have as features, well, that I've wanted to have as features. I would say a big one that I want to really have is Andreas. I love Andreas so much. Either Andreas or Murphy from Subtly.
I was on a song
Because-
with Andres.
You
I
were
also
on a
know-
song with Andreas.
I know
my
Andreas
boy.
as well, so we can make that happen.
Maybe you could put us on to our boy.
Yeah,
Maybe I could.
Andreas. Shout outs, my
Shout
guy.
out. Shouts out.
Shout out, Andreas. Shout out. If you made it
Shout out.
through, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't know. He could. I would respect it.
Yeah, and that's probably about it. I would have to say.
See,
Because
I think,
everybody else I've gotten so far that we've really wanted, like the people that I've really wanted, we have. So it's pretty badass.
I feel like you're not shooting high enough. What I want, he's talking dream collabs.
Oh, you want me to shoot for the stars? Like I pick
Shoot for the
anybody?
Star.
Well,
Dream collab.
I like
You're
to
right.
pick reachable, but I see what you're saying.
Devin's got it. Devin
yeah.
understood the assignment. I got you.
Dream fucking collab, bro. Reach for the stars, huh?
Yeah.
I have 2 of them.
The flex.
Actually, no, I have 3 of them.
3?
Yeah.
You're pushing my good graces here, Devin.
All right,
but
you go
I'll
first.
give
You
it.
go first. I just want to hear yours,
All
and then let me think
So-
about mine.
First, Anthony Green. So Circus
Okay,
Survive
yes,
is
of
my
course,
favorite
of
band
course.
of all time. I know I mentioned them like 3 or 4 times.
It's all right.
Circus Survive is my all-time favorite band. I can like list all the lyrics to all of their songs. I've seen them live like a dozen times. Like
Yeah.
they're my favorite band. So Anthony
Agreed.
Green's number 1.
Salutes.
Hell yeah. Number 2, Kurt Travis all day. He embodies so much of the emo-ness that I love in music. So Kurt Travis, number 2. Number 3, none other than Haley Williams. I would love to have a song with
The
Haley
goddess
Williams. That'd
herself.
be the goddess herself. She's
That
so
would be
nice and friendly. I have some of her hair dye in my bathroom right now. I'm about to dye my
Respect.
hair purple
Ayo.
with her hair dye.
Ayo.
Oh,
I
respect.
love her so much. So yeah, those are my 3: Anthony
I
Green,
love
Kurt
it.
Travis, Haley Williams.
Okay. That was a flex, but I like it.
Those are flex. Those are super flexy. Those are super
How are
flexy.
they
I can't even
flexy?
because I mean I wouldn't say those, but those are yeah I don't know
No, you gotta do it.
So if we're talking reachable collabs,
those are kind of reachable though. Those are kind of reachable.
Yeah.
I would call those
Anthony Green's
reachable.
not in circuit anymore, so
I would say those are all kind of reachable.
maybe not Haley Jamaica Williams. Maybe not. Listen, she's Haley Jamaica Williams because the black community, we fuck with Haley Williams.
True.
She's
Respect.
Haley Jamaica Williams.
Respect.
Oh my god.
I got you. Well, we're brothers, so I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Black community. We understand. Shit.
All right, so I think I would have to pick, I would say this is gonna be weird because it's a guitar player, but I would want Will Swan. That would be a badass collab feature to have because nobody does guitarists, and just to have Will Swan on a song would be like literally godly. I would cry. Let's go.
You're smart because now I didn't think about instrumentalists. I was thinking vocal features. Continue though, because yeah.
Okay, my second one would have to be Ronnie Radke. Please all day give me Ronnie Radke because he is such a fucking all of his content I love so much. Like I literally die from him.
I can do Ronnie Radke. I can do a killer Ronnie Radke impression if you want.
No, it's not for the impression, it's just for who he is. That's strictly what that is for. Dude, go watch all of his TikTok, dude. It's literally just him making fun of himself, dude. Like Jesus.
Him. What was that? Why?
Yeah.
I can't.
Yep.
Okay, God, don't do this to me, guys. You made me feel bad. My heart.
I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm just.
Okay. I redact that.
No. That's what you want. Listen, that's what you wanted, AJ. We have to respect.
Situations went hard. Not good enough for the truth.
What did I do to myself?
The day I left the womb went hard. Like some of his songs went hard, but he also threw a mic stand at somebody.
Yes, so and he's also a piece of shit. So, and I never want him on. I never want him on my channel.
Agree.
Fuck you.
I agree.
I don't care.
I agree.
Now it'll never come on my channel. I will never make a video about falling in reverse. Never.
Oh shit. Let's go.
But I respect people who like it. Get
Lizzo?
all respect.
Let's go, Lizzo.
Lizzo's a great choice.
That's a great choice. You redeemed yourself, AJ.
And I redact my Ronnie Radke. I always say that because
we didn't mean to bully you.
I literally watched his TikTok today and I was dying because he was making fun of himself so hard. So like it made me literally die. Then
respect.
My third choice would have to be Tom DeLonge.
Ooh.
Because I think it would be just awesome to have Tom DeLonge on like a core song. Have Tom DeLonge with screams behind him. Oh my god, that'd be freaking hilariously awesome.
Yeah. I fully back all three of your choices.
Except for the redacted one.
Yeah, that was redacted. So Will Swan, Lizzo, and Tom DeLonge.
Yep, there we go. Fuck yes. Rock and roll. Let's go.
Hell, yeah. He totally did not say something controversial, guys. What? Controversy here. Jesus.
We're a full controversy.
Yeah, full
We're full of it. I mean, our name is Grapevine Gossip, right?
That's true. Yeah, you do have to live up to the namesake. Yeah, I got you.
I have one question. Who is your dream interview?
Ooh, that's
a good one. I appreciate that. You know, as you know, as being your brother, I appreciate that.
You're welcome, brother.
God, that's tough.
Yeah.
I feel like I would want to interview Dallas Green. That would be my guy.
Oh,
City and Color.
Yeah, City and
that would
Color.
be so cool.
Goated. My man is the goat. My man is the goat.
Why do I
Yeah.
not think of good things like that? Oh,
Yeah, he would be.
His voice is like velvety. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
Like his voice, like it's so soft.
If there
and
was
warm and
any, if there
welcoming.
was any way to describe thick as a voice, his name would
It's
be right
him.
under it.
It's him. Oh my
but he literally looks like a lumberjack.
That's okay.
Which
sexy
is so
lumberjack.
awesome. It makes it so much better.
He's
Like
a
his
very
acoustic
attractive
stuff
guy.
is so good, dude.
Listen, I'm not like that, but if I was to go gay,
All
it would be
day.
him. All day,
Oh yeah,
all day, every
I'm
day.
pansexual. I all day, every day.
Salutes.
Dallas Green is.
Mm.
He's that
Yeah.
guy.
He is that
He
guy.
is.
Yeah.
Very
The voice on top of that. Ooh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, unreal. So I
To
would
have
say
him just
yeah.
play acoustic to you.
Yes.
Oh. I
Just sing to you and
saw
play acoustic, serenade you.
I saw him last year, and it was like an ungodlike experience. It was just so like, oh man, it's unreal. Like his voice live, and the craziest thing was that the tour that I saw him on, it was just him and the acoustic, and felt like it just felt like a whole like team backing him,
awesome.
but it was just him and acoustic, and I was just like, I don't. If you can encapsulate someone with just an acoustic guitar and just your voice, you have that pull, like you have that
Yes.
presence about you. So I would say,
Yes.
Dallas Green, runner up. I would say August Burns Red. I feel like they were one of the first bands that got me into the genre as a whole, like just
Very fair.
metalcore. So I would say I owe a lot to them. I would say the metalcore trinity, which was August Burns Red, Devil Wears Prada, and Under Oath. Those three bands.
Under Oath, yeah.
Those three bands were the
Oh,
bands that
Under
I
Oath
grew
was
up
so
listening
good.
to, and they were the only bands I was really allowed to listen to as like a kid. So
They're Christian bands.
because they were Christian bands,
Christian
yeah,
rock bands.
yeah. So I
Wait,
feel
was August Burns Red a Christian band?
oh yeah,
I don't know
Oh.
how I never got that. I
yeah,
don't know
oh
why I
yeah,
never got that.
oh yeah.
Well,
And
shit.
those they
Yeah,
run in
so
those
they're all
circles,
Christian.
So, but
Yeah.
I feel like those three bands were the bands that just like I was like, wait, they could sound like that? That's crazy. And then
Yeah.
I converted to the dark side, and now I'm here.
Heck yeah. Man, I don't know
Not
why.
me.
We've done. This is our third interview we've done now, and I don't know how I haven't brought up the Devil Wears Prada yet. That band was like the one.
I
Like, so
agree.
my
I
first
agree,
band
dude.
that I
Oh
was
my God.
really in, we covered 3 The Devil Wears Prada songs.
Oh,
So like they've always been like the
Prada's
biggest to me.
goated, man. I'll tell you what.
Prada. Yeah, my first band we did a lot of Prada, a lot of Asking Alexandria. We did Attack, like all the just the easy bands, because like all those bands they do the same riffs. It's just like da da ban 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 ban, like there's been 100,000 videos.
I got you. Yeah, I feel that.
Oh, yeah.
I also had to give a shout out to AJ for mentioning Attack. Such a fantastic band.
Shout out AJ.
If you did not,
Shout out
if you
AJ.
did not listen to, Attack, you need to go. You need to go do your homework and go listen to that. Arguably, my favorite Attack record, self-titled, "Sexual
It's
Man
good.
Chocolate." I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Talk about
so
that
good.
piano intro. Ooh.
There's somebody from our hometown my hometown. AJ is not from the same city that I'm from.
He
but my
owns a
hometown,
breakfast.
who was the vocalist in Attack in between Someday Came Suddenly and their self-titled. So like on the Stickly music video, it's Nick Barham doing the, stuff, and he's from our hometown. Shout out
Nice.
Nick Barham. Shout out Mr. B's Pancake House.
Ayo.
And also another fun piece of lore, Nick Barham is Gabe Barham's brother. The Gabe Barham's the drummer from Sleeping with Sirens. So yeah, they're
I got
they're,
you.
brothers.
Yeah. The more you know.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna put that.
Oh, and the reason
meme.
I thought the reason I thought about that is because the original demo version of Sexual Man Chocolate has Nick on it, not
correct, and not Caleb.
Shomo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big salutes. Yeah.
Big salutes.
I was fortunate enough to interview one half of OG Attack, so I've had Johnny from Bill Murray on before. So big
Dude.
salutes.
Oh, heck
Yes.
yes.
The
Shout
man,
out.
Johnny,
the joy.
man.
Shout out to
Shout
Johnny.
out Johnny.
Shout out to Bill Murray. I love that band. That's like one of my favorite bands.
Yeah.
So
Shout
he's
out Bill
goated.
Murray. Fuck
goat.
yeah.
All day. Everything that they've released so far,
Oh.
I've at least somewhat vibed with. There's some stuff that I'm like, all right, this is a little weird, but like I'm into it. But like, yeah, all of
This
the
is a
stuff
little
that
out
Bill
of
Murray-
pocket, but I'm vibing with it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I got you. Whenever he throws those memes in there, that's I'm like
That's where it's at, dude.
respect. Yeah. So big salutes, Johnny.
Bill
Love the
Murray
man.
used to be so emo though. Like, do you remember the old emo?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Faint and like Pain and like all
Oh,
those
yeah.
songs. Like those are all fucking so emo.
I
And then
love
he's
it.
just like, I'm gonna be goofy and put a slide guitar in this song with the Taco Bell sound.
I
Like,
love that too. I love
it.
You know, I love
it's so
both. I
great.
love both spectrums. You know, I love the old
Mhm.
shit like Letters, Frame, those albums,
Yes.
Chef's Kiss, Jaguar Shark. But then I love all the new stuff. You know, Goblin Hour.
Yeah.
You know, it's all good stuff. It's just all he's a vibe to me. You know, so
He is a vibe.
I love his stuff. So big salutes to Johnny. But
Mhm.
guys, listen, if you
Yes.
guys have any, I know the Grapevine Gossip fan base is just on brand with you guys. So listen, if you want to see any of these sick collaborations, what I need you to do is I need you to take your phone out and I need you to tag Grapevine Gossip and I need you to tag all these sick bands and I need you to type the word collab. And you know, Devin and I and AJ, we're not legal scholars here, but I will say if you do, post about it and you tag these bands, then there's it's on the internet, so there's a fair chance it could be real. So if you want to make that dream a reality, which I mean, it's already in the process right now, but if you want to make it happen, you want to put that little extra in there, do it up. So just saying.
Hell yeah.
Make the dreams happen. But Andreas, I already know, we go way back. So listen, from one homie to another.
Shout
The
out.
boys, shout out.
I know
Shout out,
I know I could do that at the very least. So
Thank you.
I got you. I got you
We
guys.
appreciate
Oh, that would be cool.
I will literally text him. And then
Wait, you have texting capabilities, Andrea? That's hilarious.
oh yeah,
Awesome.
bro. Listen, I'll give a little backstory to Andreas. So
flex on us real quick.
I will flex on you. So shout outs to this old band, and they're no longer a band, unfortunately, but welcome to Limerick. And
Shout
they were
Shout
like, hey, I had them on to interview, and they were like, hey, would you want to interview our friend? And I was like, oh, 100%. I was like, what does he do? He's like, all right. So I was like, we make like post-hardcore music. He's kind of like alternative music. And he's like, is that kind of your vibe? And I said, listen, I'm down for all types of music, but like, let's rock, right? So he only had like Darth Binks. He had like the OG songs
That
on
is
there.
my
Cara
favorite
Lives.
song. by
Shout
the way.
outs. Fantastic
Darth
song.
Binks is my favorite
It's
song.
such a good song. And he was in the process of releasing Strange Memories on this nervous night. Like it wasn't even it was in the process of it, but it wasn't even formally out yet. And he was like, they were like, oh, well, would you want to interview him? And I was like, oh, 100%, let's go. So I interviewed him very, very early on. Like, I think he had been doing it for like maybe a year, something like that. He had very, very few stuff out. And I have been just following his musical journey over the years. And he is, he stayed at my house before when I like lived with my
That's
parents.
cool.
We watched some
That's so
Dragon Ball
cool.
Z in my basement.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I've cooked them breakfast, like
Dude, that's sick.
that sounds romantic.
it is. You could say we went to distance.
Romantic.
You could say we went to distance. Yeah. So
Aw.
Andreas and I,
That's awesome.
he's salutes. He's my boy. I'm always gonna be pushing for him. He's awesome. If you haven't checked out,
He is
Andreas.
literally godly.
he is so
Can
good.
I real quick just like freak out about Darth Binks for a second?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go
Oh.
ahead.
the melody that he sings in the beginning of that song is bonkers. Like the "you used to get mad when I wouldn't buy." Like, how does he get his voice to contort that way? Like, how does he just write that? Like, he's like, here, I'm gonna play this chord, and over that chord, I'm gonna sing 20,000 notes that goes from up here to down. It's just so beautiful. His brain is just insane. Like his musical writing brain is just insane.
God tier.
I just wanted to freak out about that.
No.
tier.
Well worth it. You know, I gotta let my brother speak. You know, so
Yes.
yeah.
Thank
So
you, brother.
he really listen. If you don't know about Andreas, you should
Go
You
listen
should.
to Andreas
Go
right
listen to
now.
Andreas.
Go listen to Andreas.
And you know what else you should go listen to? Grapevine Gossip. The links are down below. They're fucking gas, and you know it. You know, so go check them out. They're really sick. Arguably such a cool band, and if they got to collab with Andreas,
Even
bruh.
cooler.
even cooler.
Yep.
You thought they were cool now.
One day.
Andreas, my guy, clip this. You can clip this, and you can go send this to Andreas. Absolutely, my guy. I know he'll do it for me. He's,
Chat,
listen.
clip that real quick.
Yeah, chat, clip that. If you stay for this, God, it's at the 2 hour mark, so make sure to clip that at the 2 hour mark.
Yeah, Jesus.
2-ish, whatever. I don't know. We're well beyond the threshold here. We're gonna move it on to my next question, which is my personal favorite. As most things, I am a nerd about music, but I am also a nerd about video games. So, if you guys could be a video game character, who would you be?
Oh, I love this. Oh, okay. Any video game character, huh?
I got mine in the bag.
You
You got yours in the bag already that fast?
Easy.
Easy. Oh, okay.
That fast.
That
Do you want to
fast.
go? Do you want to go first, Dev?
Yeah, go
Yes, I
first,
will.
dude.
And I had to explain it first.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
so-
that's how I know. That's how I know. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to get. I'm ready to
This
get learned.
man goes through so very much.
Okay. He's going
But
through a lot.
the way he has a character development arc throughout his series is so beautiful to me. And if I could be any person in a video game, I would be Kratos.
Oh,
That's a
what?
good one.
Why?
Love Kratos. So, because he's strong, first off, he beats everybody that he fights. He hasn't died in 5 games or 6 games. So, like, like, he's not gonna die. Like, I'm okay.
He's not
of course,
gonna
like
die.
I said, he goes through a life of pain. But have you played God of War Ragnarok? Either of you?
I have
I
not.
have.
No.
Oh, so God of War Ragnarok Circa's my favorite band. That's my favorite game. Like God of War Ragnarok. If you want to know me, Circa and God of War. But it's just so well done. The story is so well done with it, and just seeing his character development and how he develops empathy throughout the series of the game. Because in the beginning, he's just like, I'm gonna kill everybody. I'm killing all the gods. Everybody's gonna die. And then he has his son Atreus, and he's like, all right, maybe I gotta chill a little bit. And he tries to chill. I'll say that much. He tries to, but they're all bringing the demons out of him.
Respect.
So yeah, I would be Kratos. He's a very strong person, a loving father, a loving husband. He's
He's everything you aspire to be.
10 out of
everything I
10.
aspire to be.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 parent. I got you.
Maybe not
I
in the
would.
beginning of God of War, but he's a good dad. But by the end of God
He's
of War,
kind of
he's a
mid
good
at the beginning, but then he makes up for it. I got you. I know. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I think that I would have to pick Marth because I love Fire Emblem and I love the whole story and I would love to live in that world. Honestly, it would be so much fucking fun.
I like that.
Yeah.
Or even Shulk. Like Shulk would be such a fun world to live in.
Xenoblade.
Oh,
Yeah, Xenoblade. Like just even the cities, like everything about it would be just so much fun to be.
and the Buster
What's
art.
your answer to that, Brandon?
Well, listen, for the sake of semblance, and people have asked me this question as well, so I'm going to keep it a buck. Favorite game of all time, Pokemon Gold and Silver. If you know,
Great
you know.
choice.
That I would
Great
be
choice.
I would be the trainer for Pokemon Gold and Silver, or the more modern titles: Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That's it.
What would your name be then? Because
So you'd be Ash
Well,
then,
so
basically?
the character's original name, if you don't pick a name, his name is Brendan, which is ironic
Oh,
because it's
yeah,
not
but
far
I'm
off from my
Brandon.
name. Yeah, it's not far off from my name. So I feel like I would have to keep with the OG name of Brendan.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah. Just so it's so close to what my name is, and people call
Yeah,
me
it'd be
Brendan all the
easy.
time. So I feel like it's just I'm there already.
Yeah, it'd
So
be easy to respond to if
it
somebody
would be
called your name. If
exactly,
somebody was
exactly.
like saying
Yeah.
Kratos, I would not respond. I just wouldn't.
Or like it'd be funny if you like put I don't know what type of names where you put in and like where the text comes out and it's like funny like scripting because obviously your name is like fucked up. So I don't know. That'd be interesting. But I probably would just go with this standard trainer name.
That's
If I
fine,
had to like if I had to pick like an actual Pokemon though. Oh god, that's
Yes.
even harder.
That was going to be my next question. Actually.
I love it.
That's tough. I think just since I'm such a Gen 2er, I probably would say Typhlosion is my favorite of the starters.
Ooh.
Though I will say it is very difficult because they're all very good. I have a lot of Gen 2 bias though, to be fair. So, but I would probably say that. If I had to not say Gen 2, I would say Flygon is fucking
Oh,
tight
that's a good
Pokemon.
choice.
That is an underrated dragon type Pokemon.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
so yeah, that would be my choice.
That's what I would
Oh, I got you,
Pansy.
Pancham. All right, yeah,
what I'm-
respect.
Fuck yeah.
I thought
Got
you
'em right there.
I thought you picked the full Evo though.
No.
No,
Pancham.
No
is-
not
Pancham.
Pangoro.
I like
No
Pangoro.
Pangoro.
Dark fighting. That's a good choice, but
Yeah,
Pancham's
Pancham.
good.
I got
He's
you.
not cute enough.
That's
There you
true.
go.
I
There you
also
go.
love that he has the leaf. Yeah, I was gonna say the leaf in the mouth. That like underrated baby form. I'd say, arguably. Yeah,
I agree.
The
I love
cutest baby form.
cutest. Yeah, one of the cutest baby Pokemon.
Yeah, I, was
So
gonna say, I wouldn't say the cutest. There's a lot
I wouldn't
of
say the
cute-ass-
cutest. I would say amongst the cutest. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, that would be my pick. If I had to pick non-Pokemon, that's even harder because I'm such a Pokemon stan. Oof. I would say I have a lot of fond memories for Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I would
Oh,
say
there you
nice.
go. That's a
great.
really good one.
I would say that one's another one. I just
Again,
remember
he goes through some pain, but
he
it's
does,
just he's a good character.
and then you got the Final Fantasy characters in there. You got Cloud Strife, you got Sephiroth. I mean,
Mm.
you got
Yeah,
the
you got
classics
everybody.
in that. So I love that. But I just remember when I was a kid, my one buddy had the PlayStation, all of the PlayStation consoles. My other friend got all of the Xbox consoles, and me, being the Nintendo guy, had got all the Nintendo consoles. So we would swap houses over the weekends, and they would get all the My one friend Jeff would get all the PlayStation games. My other buddy would get all the Xbox games, and then I'd get all the Nintendo games. We'd have like a meeting of the minds to pick out what
Hell
games we
yeah.
would buy out. But yeah, that was that. I would say I have a lot of fond memories from Kingdom Hearts because I used to play a lot of that, and that's the only reason I would probably get a PlayStation over an Xbox. Is just the definitive series of PlayStation Kingdom Hearts games. I want to play 3, and I have not played 3 yet. So
You haven't? Oh.
I don't know. I only have my Switch. That's all I got. So I gotta get Tears of the Kingdom. That's next. That's the next game I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah.
buy.
I want to get that so bad. Even though I haven't played Breath of the Wild, I just want to get that because like it looks so good. I've seen so many clips of it.
You
It just
should
looks
play
like such a-
Breath of the Wild too. That was
I
fantastic.
should.
It was good.
I should.
I am not saying that you would need to play Tears of the Kingdom to enjoy Breath of the Wild, but I feel like you would have a lot more appreciation if you played Breath of the Wild and then done it with
They're
Tears
like
of
the
the Kingdom.
same game though.
I mean, it's an open
It's
world
the same.
Zelda.
Yeah.
It's the
It looks
same
cool.
map though.
I mean, it's like saying, oh, Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2 are.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
No, let's not talk about that because I'm so mad about that because they canceled the PvE aspect of it, bro.
They
Oh,
didn't need to do that.
They didn't
Yeah, they
need it.
did. That was the whole point of Overwatch 2. What do you
Yeah.
mean? That was the reason.
Yeah.
Didn't need to
Yep.
do it to the fandom, guys.
Otherwise, it could have just been an update, right?
Yep.
Like
Call it
a model
Overwatch
update.
1.5.
5.
Yeah.
That's what it should be called. It should be rebranded.
It's Overwatch 2.5.
I'm still so mad about that. I'm salty as hell.
Yeah. Let us know if you play Overwatch. Let us know if you're salty in the comments, because I think you
We
would
are.
be. I don't even play. I don't play Overwatch, and I feel like I'm salty for you guys. So I'm
Yeah,
on.
we've been
I'm on the
waiting for
same. We're on the
years.
same team. You know.
Literally, I've been
It's
waiting for
been
so long, and they're like, "Yeah,
84
we're canceling
years.
it."
It's like that meme. It's been 84 years. That's what Overwatch players are like. And then they're like,
Yep.
yeah, so that 84 years, you're going to have to wait longer for that.
84 years later,
And then just slams the
SpongeBob
table.
voice.
Yeah, I feel bad. Feels bad for you guys. F in the chat,
It's okay. They canceled it. Still will never come. It's okay.
Oh,
Just gotta come to terms
I'm
with
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, literally, just gotta
You're in the
accept that I'm
stages
done
of
playing
grief.
Overwatch.
You're in the
though.
stages of grief. I respect it. Well, we're gonna move on from another topic, so you guys don't feel the pain of, certain games. So, you're welcome. You're welcome. The next question I have for you guys: if you were to compile a dream tour lineup, including Grapevine Gossip, who would be on that tour?
Oh my god, let's go, dude.
Let's
All right,
go.
let's go. Dwellings, property of nature.
Woo!
I met a Yeti.
Woo!
We're bringing back Stolas.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Yep. We're
Respect.
bringing back Solus.
Even though they're coming back with the new with Swanfest, but
They are.
we're bringing back. We're just gonna have Gold Necklace come, but they're only gonna play the Eternity Forever set.
What? You didn't like the new? You didn't like the album?
I like their new stuff, but it's not the same. It's literally not the same. It's not even close to the same.
I
It
agree,
doesn't.
yeah. No, Eternity Forever was that stuff still just plays in my mind daily.
I'm not saying
does.
that's not good either. I like both of them, but I got you. Yeah.
And then obviously Coletta. That's
How
a
many
pretty big
people are on
tour
the
right
tour?
there.
I was gonna say that's. I think we're capping here. We're capping.
There you go. That's a huge ass tour right there.
I like it. I like it though. Well, what do you got,
choose
Dev?
all of the same exact people, but I'm gonna take off Gold Necklace because that was it's too many bands already, and then I'm bringing back A Lot Like Birds as the headline.
Oh, why didn't I think about that? Oh,
I love that.
I changed my answer to that too.
I'm happy that we're on the same page.
Aw,
We've got
that's
to get
great.
this going now.
Yeah,
That's such a good idea.
I
That would
miss
be
A
good.
Lot Like Birds so much.
So do
I
I.
do.
I miss.
Oh,
Shout out A Lot Like Birds.
yeah. Shout out.
Corey
Shout
Lockwood,
out.
the goat.
Yeah. Hey.
Corey.
Hey. Ayo.
Shout out. Shout out.
The next question I have for you guys is favorite TV show, favorite movie.
My favorite TV show is going to be an anime, and I've watched it a lot of fucking times, and it's Soul Eater.
Okay. Like
Very
it.
good
Like it. Yeah.
Have you seen Fire Force?
I have not.
I have.
It's so good.
Okay.
It's so
Okay.
good.
So good. The animation for those fight scenes is like next level. It's probably some of the best animation like out there right now.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to watch
And they're
it.
actually all based in. It's based in the same universe too, as well.
That's what I was asking.
Ayo. I like it.
So that's
Movies,
your favorite
guys?
show?
Yeah, that's my favorite show.
What's your favorite show?
Look at I got the sun,
Oh yeah, yep.
Ooh, that's clean.
and I got the moon.
Hey.
Well, you take the moon and you take the.
I love them.
And what
then your
about
favorite?
movie?
My
AJ.
favorite movie. Oh God, this is gonna like throw you through a loop probably because you might never even heard of it. But I would have to say it would either. I have two. It would either be Vanilla Sky or a movie called Waking Life.
Ooh, okay.
I haven't
Let's
heard
check
of the
it out.
second one. but
Yeah,
I've
I haven't
seen
heard of the
Vanilla
second
Sky.
one. Yeah.
Waking Life is basically it's like you just have to watch it. It's a really tripped out movie. It's about like astral traveling, and it has a whole bunch of other good like just a whole bunch of things in it. It's an amazing movie though.
Okay.
It's like a deep thought movie kind of.
I like it. Dev?
Favorite show is hard, but if I had to pick just one show, I would say It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh.
I've been watching that show since it came out in 2005. So like
Ooh.
I've always been on the Always Sunny tip. Because like that show came out at the same time as another show. I can't remember what the show was called, but like they tested things. They were like these guys who worked in a lab, and like they were just the lab rats. Like basically, like the people, like the scientists would be like, "Hey, we want to test this hair growth serum on you. Want to see if it works?" And they're like, "Okay." And like that was like the whole like show was just them doing that. It only lasted like 5 episodes. Though.
Yeah.
And I liked that show more than I liked Sunny at the time because Sunny was like still in its first season, so they were still like getting their momentum.
Getting the kinks out. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. So I was like, this show's cool. And then that show got canceled. I was like, why the fuck did they keep It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Nobody even likes Philadelphia. And then I just kept watching it because I was like, whatever. I got to watch something. And I was watching that. And so that became my favorite.
Now
show.
you're hooked.
I'm hooked, dude. The newest season, Charlie Day deserves an Oscar for the newest season of. It's Always Sunny.
Wow. Okay.
Dead ass. So the last 3 episodes are all tied in together, and the way they tied them all in, and the way that Charlie Day delivered his performance, Oscar worthy. One like all joking aside, Oscar worthy.
Love it. What about movie, Dev?
Movie is a little bit harder. I don't really watch a lot of movies, but if I had to pick a favorite movie, specifically, it is the uncut version of Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story.
Ooh, interesting.
Yes, bro.
I love all the songs in that movie. John C. Reilly, he was like on Broadway, like coming up as an actor, so he can actually really fucking sing. And just the songs in that movie always resonated with me. The story was always just hilarious. It was like that, Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly style humor. So
Oh,
like,
I love that. Yeah.
very ridiculous. So yeah, that's my favorite movie.
I like that. You guys got some good choices.
Yes, sir.
The next question I have for you guys, if you were trapped on a desert island for the next month and there was one album you could bring with you to listen to, what album would that be? It's one
If
month.
you don't have yours, I have mine.
I have to think about mine for a second.
I would listen to. Oh no, where'd he go? I would listen to Juturna.
I can hear you.
I can hear you too.
Yeah.
Juturna from Circus Survive. That's an album that I can listen to 100 times and not ever get tired of it.
We meant your screen, AJ. And now all we see is your icon. So.
No.
Tacos.
1 second.
Tacos.
What the fuck happened, dude?
It's Grr.
I think it's because Discord's
Did it
like,
work?
yo, guys, chill out. Yep, you're back.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
True.
You said Juturna. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Juturna, Circus Survive.
One album. That's really terrible to do to somebody.
It's
that's
for a
horrible.
month. I feel like that's at least a
evil.
little bit of caveat.
Yeah.
Let's go Good Night by Lilac Kings.
Ooh.
Because I literally can listen to that album over and over and over again, and I have never gotten sick of it. I don't know why. So
shout outs. The
Solid,
guys.
yeah.
the
shout
guys
out,
who
shout out Lilac Kings. Oh man, shout out. One of my dream features for collabs.
I mean, they can come on. I'm telling you. So hey, they've been on the show. Lilac Kings. Hit up our boys. My boys.
Oh, hey.
Let's go. My boys now. They're my boys. They've been on
your
here.
boys.
My brother.
Yeah.
It's Devin's brother. It's your brother, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on.
Don't look at me like that. You know you can do it. Let's go. The last question I have for you guys, and it's the penultimate question. I love ending off my interviews with this. For people watching this, if you made it all the way to the end, God bless you. I don't know. Jesus Christ, if you made it through a lot of shit, I'll tell you what. But you deserve a reward. So,
You do.
But the last question I have for you guys is I am very passionate about having bands on. This has always been a point of pride for me, as well as just giving back to the community, because it basically changed my life, and for the better. And so, yeah, obviously I can speak about my passions about doing this, but why do you guys make music? Why is it important to you? Why is it something that is something you're passionate about? Because I think a lot of the times you listen to music, you're like, this is great. I love music. Music's cool. But for me, what gets me really invested in bands is why they love to do it. I think there is a
Yeah.
level of dedication, there's a level of like pain, there's a level of love, there's so many variables that go into making music. And so I want to know why you guys create and, go through the hardship of creating sometimes.
Yeah.
So for me, writing and lyrics and screaming is all just more about me with my own mental state. Like even a lot of the things I write about is just me battling kind of with myself and like kind of dealing with the problems I deal with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the reason I don't really even do music for other people in a sense. I'm kind of just doing it for myself to help myself cope and feel better about certain situations and things. Um, so like getting fans and everything isn't the outcome, but it is an outcome. So I'm down with that too. But yeah, it's just basically just to vent, and then also to add on to that, it's just to do music with people that I like and my friends. It helps me have a good connection with Devin. I have a great connection with Sebastian. Like those are my ride or die homies, dude. So
Aw.
like yeah, just those two things are like my main probably bullet points. My mental health, it helps me a lot with that, and my friends.
My heart.
That was basically going to be my same answer. Yeah, just there's a lot of times where everybody can relate to the fact that like sometimes there's things going on in your head and you don't know why you're feeling the way that you're feeling.
Sure. Yeah.
So I just for any problems that I have, I write them down. Not even just like for lyrics or like thinking about making them for like a song. I'll just like type it out because I'm weird. Like I need to read things to fully comprehend them sometimes. Like I
That's
can't
fair.
hear
No.
somebody say something, or like if I read something in my head, like I can't like really do it. So I have to like say it out loud. Like like I can read a whole paragraph of a thing, and I'm like, what did I just read? But if I read it out loud, I'm like, okay, that's what it means. So like I do that sometimes with how I'm feeling emotionally. And sometimes it just turns into a song.
Mm-hmm.
Cerulean Panda, my whole first EP, there is a litany of emotions through that whole album. There's one of like heartbreak from a relationship. There's one of like not knowing my place in the world. There's one of like, just all the different kinds of emotions that I feel at any given time. So I make music to kind of be my own therapist in a way. Like, because when I listen back to my songs, I'm like, I understand completely why I was feeling that way now. Like I can hear and feel the reasons that I was feeling the way that I was feeling, because we all just be emotional little babies sometimes, all of us.
Yeah,
So
and we're
Big
from the
facts.
Midwest.
yeah, we're from the Midwest. We're emo.
Yeah.
Just to
That's
come
where
with the
that's where
territory.
Midwest
hate my
emos is born.
town.
Yeah. I hate
But
my I love my friends.
yeah,
Yeah, yes.
I got you.
and
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're
I
putting down.
also just make music because I'm an older sibling. I'm the second oldest of 8 kids.
Phew.
And all of my little siblings are all just like, they love to sing and dance and like do stuff around the house. I told them I was going to get them a keyboard so they can start like learning how to like play stuff. Because like I said, I'm the second oldest of 8. I'm 27. The youngest one is 5.
Whew.
So like there's a big age range. There's a
Yeah.
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
lot
that
of
is
a
a big
lot of
gap.
years.
A lot of
Um,
years.
yeah, so like I want them to see that like this stuff can just be done. Because when I was younger, like I had an uncle who always used to say, nephew, I used to play the guitar, and I'm like, that's very cool, Uncle Marshall, but like like
I
do
didn't know
something with
if
that,
you'd appreciate the name drop, but
It's- yeah,
I'll
so
blur it
my
out.
no, don't even worry. But
Shout out
truthfully,
Uncle Marshall. Shout out Uncle Marshall.
real talk,
Ayo.
shout out Uncle Marshall. But yeah, so I want them to see, like my siblings to see that, you can do this stuff. Like
Sure.
music's
Yeah.
not an unattainable thing. I didn't really try to start playing any instruments till I was like 16 years old. I want them to see, like, you can do this stuff, and I love having my music out there for my family to hear.
Sure.
And like AJ said, like, if we get fans and stuff, cool. We really have been enjoying, like, people really liking our music and people going out of their way to tell us, hey, we love your music. But really, I do it for myself and I do it for my family because, yeah, I love
No.
those guys and I love myself.
That's great. Well, you know, for me, it's like I see that you guys are passionate about what you do, and I always try to highlight the people that I know that are really passionate about what they do and why they do it. You know, that's the reasons why that I enjoy, you know, doing interviewing so much, because I think for me, it's like I can tell that people give a shit about what they want to do and why they want to do it. You know, so much so as people question me as to why I interview strangers online. You know, it's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same concept. You know, and
But we're
so
not
for
strangers, we're brothers.
we're brothers now. Yeah, we're doing a DNA test after this actually. So,
Stick
so just make
around.
sure, yeah. So just make sure to stay on, Devin. You know, AJ can
Yeah.
stick around if he wants, but yeah, we're doing a
Yeah,
DNA
I'm here.
test. Okay, but I think for me, it's like I appreciate the level of care and detail that people put into what they do. You know, I think if anything, it gives me more of a reason to just love what you guys do, because I know that, you know, both, you know, Dev, AJ, Seb, you guys are all very dedicated and love to do this, and I think it shows a lot in what you guys write about and the type of music you put out. So I think for me, it's like, why not try to help out and try to you know, give you to the masses at least, you know, and I hope that
Yeah.
people really go and check out your stuff and enjoy what you do. So I'm gonna leave the floor to you guys. Tell them where they can find Grapevine Gossip at, what you guys have coming up in the next couple months, and anything else you would like to share with the class.
You can find us anywhere at Grapevine Gossip. Obviously, you might have a little hard time on YouTube. Once we get our subscribers, we'll be able to have our YouTube URL. But anywhere else, we're Grapevine Gossip. I don't know when this is coming out, but on June 5th, Cold X and X Nefarious drops. Woo, woo.
Check links.
Check the links in the description below. That's about all. Check us out.
I will expand a little bit more. As we said earlier, we got a lot of features coming out. So, like, be on the lookout. We got Joey Holiday coming up on a song. We have Daisy Chamberlain coming up on a song. We just have a lot of stuff that is in store for people, and we are very excited to actually fully show everybody what we got. And we're just going to keep releasing singles. Don't be expecting an EP or an album anytime soon.
I'm just kidding.
Well, like, our reason for not doing an album, like, nobody cares about us yet. So, like, nobody's going to be like, I need to listen to that whole Grapevine Gossip album. You can just go to our, you know, if we just put out singles, that keeps us on people's radar. If we put out one album and then
Listen,
don't put out
Dev,
another album for
I
another
get it.
year and a half.
I get it. I'm not saying you're not right. I'm just an old fart and I love albums. So
Yes. Oh, me
that's
too.
why I was upset. You know.
Me too. I have a vinyl collection in the other side of the room right now.
Yeah. Hey yo, so do I, you know. Over here. It's off camera.
It was supposed to be an album too, but we have slowly, like, decided against it. Like, we had the album name, we had the album art, we had everything. Like, we had it all done. It just circumstances kind of changed, and maybe even after we finish releasing all these singles that we have compiled, then maybe we could think about making an album. Because by then we might even have the fan base that would want us to have an album.
Guys, listen, they said they would think about it, and that's, you know, that's all I need. You know, that's all I need to grasp onto is that they thought about it, you know? So, guys, listen, I don't need to tell you, but I'm going to tell you again. Grapevine Gossip. I mean, you look down at the bottom here with Devin, my brother, you know, he might be, you know, dashingly good looking, you know, arguably, you know. I can say that because he's my brother, you know. So
Yeah,
he's handsome.
He's flexing out here, you know. He didn't have to flex with that mustache and beard combo, but he did, you know. Same with AJ, man. I'm telling you, these guys.
Devin almost looks like a handsomer Zoolander.
That's true. Yeah, he does. You're right. It's impeccable. It's impeccable. The good looks in this chat right now. So listen,
I
if
mean,
you
plus
want.
you. Come on, man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, listen, guys, if you want to go see good looking people and that make even better music, arguably, Grapevine Gossip, check the links below. Go give them some love. I'll also leave their YouTube link. Just go show the subscribe button some love, as well as that. Also leave their Spotify. Make sure to go give them a follow on Spotify so you don't miss out on a new music drop, because no one wants to be left in the dust. So go do that. That'd be really sick. If you enjoyed this interview, share, like, and subscribe. It goes a long way. And huge thanks to Grapevine Gossip for coming on tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us. It was all of it was beautiful. Thank you so much.
It was amazing. Thanks for having us so much. You were amazing.
All right, guys.